transmission. All right. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
And by everybody, I mean you guys in the call.
Oh,
Not the thousands of viewers.
No, not. See, Streamlabs is bugged right now. It just says there's 0, but I know there's like 1 million people watching right now.
Yeah, obviously,
that's weird.
because
Yeah.
we're so popular.
Yeah. Oh, yo, the Dragon Addict is live.
Whoa, do you guys know the Dragon Addict is live?
That's crazy.
What's the Dragon Addict?
Well,
hold on,
see,
I'm
they're a
not
really
educated.
popular D&D stream, like actual
D&D
play
stream.
stream.
Guys.
Yeah.
What guy? Wait, what kind of
Did
dragon?
you guys see that
Bad
the Dragon
dragons,
Addict is
or-
live?
Wait, the Dragon Addict is live?
Yeah, you got a Twitch notification.
Whoa.
The Dragon
They're
Addict is live.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Damn, guys, I can't play D&D. The Dragon Addict is live.
Yeah, I can't play
Yeah, I
D&D,
gotta go watch
guys.
the Dragon Addict.
I gotta go watch the Dragon Addict play D&D, so I actually can't play D&D because their experience is way better than ours. Wait a minute.
Absolutely.
Wait a minute. Rats, says Jacob.
Anyway,
There's a joke in here somewhere. I must be missing it.
Yeah, you must be.
anyway,
Never
so-
miss a joke.
I'm still, speaking of jokes, I'm still waiting in San Francisco. Crow, where are you today?
You know,
Still the island?
just for a little bit longer. If I'm lucky, I think she'll let me leave tomorrow.
You think so?
Yeah, I think I should be in a new location by next week.
Okay, cool. Matthew,
It's actually
How-
just a different Calypso's island. It's actually just a different island.
No, I'm on Cersei's island. Aiden was
Oh,
on Calypso's
Cersei's
island.
Sorry, Cersei's island. Sorry.
Oh, it's
They
so
are different people.
Oh, I know.
Matthew,
He's met both of them.
tell me, what's the update on Matthew lore?
True. I think he's communicating in Morse code. So you
Yeah,
don't speak
I
Morse
think so.
code.
No, I tried, but then I couldn't pay attention to it.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I speak Morse code. I don't understand it, but I can speak it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was really insightful.
Guys.
Thank you, Matt.
Guys, new telegram coming in.
All right, Caleb. How's it going in Caleb land?
Dude, Caleb Land is fucking amazing. I was in Narnia last week. Now I'm down in My Hero Academia. Like, we're doing
Bro
great.
Oh.
actually time traveled.
Shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
Damn.
Time traveled.
Cross the second dimension. Fucking-
Time and space travel.
Wait, because My Hero Academia takes place in the future.
Bro's got a
Ah,
TARDIS.
oh.
That's-
A what?
Someone said
careful what
time
you
and
say, Matt.
dimension.
God.
He's got no. What did you say, Matthew? I'm pretty
I-
sure what you
I
said
said
you
a-
can't
a
say on
TARDIS.
stream. I'm pretty sure you can't say that
No,
on
you
stream.
can. Yeah,
No.
it is.
No.
That's a Doctor Who
That's
thing.
a
It's why it
slur.
has
I-
big blue
that
balls.
sounds-
It's not a slur. It's not.
All
a
right,
slur.
Jacob.
Definitely a slur.
Whoa.
It's an
whoa.
acronym.
Can we
I
stop
just
saying
don't-
slurs?
I just don't remember what it's time, relative dimension, and space. I think.
Anyway, so Matthew's quivering nerddom aside,
Quivering
Yeah.
Messi.
We're jocks.
yeah, we're really cool, hyper
oh yeah,
Chad.
sure. All of us. The all of us. Yeah. Definitely all know sports stuffs.
Yeah, I could tell you how to do a touchdown in basketball.
Yeah, time and relative dimensions in space.
The touchdown in basketball, Dan, that pains me.
Imagine
Yeah,
being a
I
D&D
sport
nerd
ball.
but still
It's-
knowing
it's no-
sports.
I mean, I did play
I
basketball.
mean,
my
it's no
bad.
better than a home run in soccer.
In what? You mean football, right?
Yeah, football. Sorry.
Football.
I think that's field hockey actually.
Oh, yeah. That's
no,
when
that's
you.
regular hockey. That's
No,
regular
field hockey. That's the one where you have the racket and there's like the net in the middle, right?
Wait, and the
No,
goal
no,
is
no,
to
that's
like
the one-
get it over in as
That's
few
the one
hits as
on the
possible.
ice with the sticks, right?
Oh, maybe.
Hockey is the one where you're at the beach and you got that net in the middle, right? Is that beach
Mm.
one?
Maybe. Anyway,
That's hockey.
Jacob, tell me about Jacob Land. What's going on in your part of the world? Are you in San
I think
Francisco
you'll
yet?
find out.
All right, Jacob has stopped answering the question. All right, Keith, what's the update?
So I don't know how I got here. I'm in this town called Liberty Falls.
Oh, how's it
There's
there?
some weird shit going on over here, man.
Was that an explosion?
I think so. Hold on, let's go check that out.
Yeah, that's so weird. Anyway, play Black Ops 6 live now. Today's sponsor.
No, don't say that's dangerous. That's dangerous.
Disclaimer:
Who's-
we are not actually sponsored.
And
by
disclaimer, we're
Treyarch.
not actually sponsored by Activision or Blizzard or Treyarch.
Anything.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by anything except for nothing.
These nuts.
Bad Dragon.
We are not
You mean
sponsored
it's
by Bad
Dragon?
Dragon. If we ever get sponsored by Bad
wish.
Dragon, I think that's peak. I think that's peak.
If we're gonna get
Career.
sponsored by anybody, that's who it should be.
Well, yeah, because we're the Dragon
It
Addict.
only
Of
makes
course, we'd be
sense.
sponsored by Bad Dragon. You know.
Of course, we're addicted to Bad Dragon's products.
Personally, I am.
Ayo. When were you gonna make me
What?
aware of this?
I thought you already knew.
No.
That's what
I'm
I was
the
doing.
supplier.
That's what I was doing
That's crazy.
last
I
night.
knew.
Huh?
That's what I was doing last night.
I see. Is that why you left the house in a like hooded cloak?
Yeah. And like the big like backpack on my back. Yeah, that's
Yeah, and like
He was
the
on his way to
massive
monthly
walking
meetings.
stick.
Okay.
yeah the monthly meetings that I have every week.
Yeah. Exactly.
Wait.
The monthly Bad Dragon meetings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wait a
It's-
minute.
it's
Listen,
every
BD.
week.
they're important ceremonies. If you
It's
miss
like-
it, you're kicked out of the group.
It's like Bad Dragons Anonymous, except for we're not trying to kick our addiction, we're trying to spread it. Like the Bad Dragon
Like a
spreads.
cult?
Anyway,
Okay.
so
Like a cult?
yeah, basically.
Call us a cult.
I am. That's what I just said.
Yeah, we're a
I've been
cult.
in a
Open your
cult
ears.
every now and then.
You know what, Keith? How about you join BDA, Bad Dragons Anonymous? We're a cult.
You know what? I think it's a
You
really
should.
good idea.
It's fun meetings. Full of enjoyment,
Clothes
pleasure.
are entirely optional.
We-
Clothes are
we get to
optional.
D&D
I'm in, dude.
now. We get to D&D now, please.
I suppose.
I didn't get it yesterday, but can we get it today, please?
We got it
Yeah,
yesterday.
We did so much.
We played D&D yesterday.
Barely.
No, we played D&D yesterday.
Hey, we played for like
No, I wouldn't
5
count
minutes
it.
collectively.
I wouldn't count it.
Well,
5 minutes
if
is more than 0.
that's true.
It's not enough minutes. Therefore, let's get to playing, please.
And technically, Jacob wrote things down, so that means stuff happened. Anyway,
I also wrote stuff
I
down, but it's,
teleported.
like less than a full page.
anyway, last time
Anyway,
on this super engaging live stream, you all beat up Yarbnock, the chief, after he kind of came to a bit of a disagreement with Rain. You guys all beat him up and then revealed him as
Traitor?
basically a fraud.
Fraud?
Yeah. And a lot of people came to the conclusion that before that happened, they're like, this is no goblin as like Jarwin's fist met metal. This is a fucking gnome in a goblin suit. And hold on, let me just Breck tell Nox Goblin Gelmit Grite Goff.
Huh?
What?
What does that mean?
I don't know, Jacob. What does that mean?
I'm scrolling down to page 32, so
it's page 31.
oh my god. I'm getting there.
Sorry, can't believe you got the page wrong.
The only reason I know
Honestly.
is because it's the page before the last one, and there's only 32 pages.
No, you read it right.
No, I know, but what? Can you please explain
what
to the
does it
class
mean?
what it means?
Breck domed him. Or sorry, Breck knocked Gnock's goblin helmet right off.
I mean, I understand what you mean. Like, I'm picking up what you're putting
What?
down.
I am
fuck
not
are you
hearing
saying?
English.
Breck knocks Noblin helmet Greg Goff.
See, my brain is trying to process what
Clarence
you're saying, and
chokes
it's
him out,
getting
and
every
Maluk
other
domes
word.
him, sending him into a brief nap. Well, you guys make the majority of the goblins surrender, which they do so without many issues, since they're mostly all confused about the whole sussy Among Us moment that they just had.
The Sussy Baka moment.
Yeah, there was only one that, you know, actually hit a shot that, you know, deserved execution.
Yeah. Jarwin, as the leader of your goblin warband, was hailed as the new war chief of this goblin's warband. And he basically interrogates Yarbnock and learned a bit of his backstory about how he was a method actor and tried to save his companions that were kidnapped by the goblins, but was too late. Jarwin, not wanting to have the responsibility of actually leading a goblin clan, decided to just go, you,
Ew.
with the face, and promoted Jeggy, a
Oh, I have a
quote,
face.
random ass goblin. And she is assigned
Yes,
the
my
role
favorite type of pant.
of Super Chief by Jarwin to run things while you guys are not there. And the punishment of the imposter gnome is left up to her and the rest of the goblins.
Did they eat him?
No, they threw him off. They like stripped him naked and threw him off the cliff. Actually, I think we stripped him naked because we wanted his shit.
After
Yeah.
snagging the gnome's belongings, you guys headed back to Bryn Shander. Thanks for the segue, babe.
A slight murder hobo moment. We're just like, hey, this guy, let's just take off all his clothes in the freezing cold. Have fun throwing
I
him off
mean-
the mountain. Bye.
You left him in his
Bye.
underwear, to be fair.
If the fall doesn't kill him, the hypothermia will.
Hypothermia.
Oh, the fall will definitely kill him.
I don't
Yeah,
know, man.
you
it might
mean
be, he
if
might
the
want some
hypothermia
cushy
doesn't kill
snow.
him, then the fall will.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if he's
exactly.
gonna last.
Poor dude.
He kind of
I don't
deserved
know
it.
about poor.
He didn't even do much.
Yeah, I mean, it's like what it is, right? And the only reason I say poor dude is it's not like he's a fucking like a megalomaniac or like supervillain or anything. He's just a dickhead, and you guys are killing him in a horrible, awful
we're
way.
not killing him.
I mean, we didn't kill him though.
Yeah, we're not killing him.
Yeah,
We
the
left
death
the
is almost as
goblins.
bad as what you guys did to Yurik. in my
Yeah, but the
Oh,
difference is
yes.
Yorick deserved it.
Yeah, Yurik was like actually kind of a monster.
I was actually thinking about
Nick
that.
was an asshole.
He was like a horrible human being. This is just like a victim who got, you know, power and then was like, okay, I don't want to lose it.
Just
Anyway,
anyway.
you guys
Also,
traveled.
What are the breathing sounds? Sounds like somebody's
that's my
like
fan.
rubbing their. Oh, okay. I was like, it sounds like somebody's rubbing their fingers all over a microphone and it's just being fuzzy.
I can point the fan in a direction. I didn't realize it was pointed at the mic.
No, you're good. I was just confused. I was like, what is that sound? Am I going crazy?
Yes, you're going crazy.
I was like, I'm not breathing
that's
that loud,
funny.
I don't think.
Anyway, so you guys initiated travel and you traveled for a few days on your way back to Bryn Shander. Oh, hi, Ranger. Are you okay? Okay, he's fine.
I heard that from in here. Yeah.
And you find yourselves confronted with a bleeding and scared middle-aged woman, probably in her early to mid-40s, who warns you of danger and then says something in a language that you do not understand. And as you go to like be like, what's going on? A bunch of really cold witches appear. You could call them burr hags if you're feeling silly goofy.
Burr
Spicy.
hags.
Um,
Interesting.
and
Or a hack.
you not easily dispatch of, but there's not much difficulty in the manner in which you dispose of them. And that's where we ended the session after you guys kind of mopped up trouble.
Mhm.
And she's kind of, at this point, Talia, which is the woman's name. You guys don't know that's her name, but that's her name. Talia, kind of, at this point, had sequestered herself into the cart, the slart.
If we keep picking up strangers and stragglers, we're not gonna have enough room.
Yeah, we keep picking up strays.
Yeah, we already don't have enough room.
Yeah, we're already
Yeah,
walking.
true. Maluk likes to sit on top of the carriage because there's no room inside of it.
Yeah, it's more space. I could just sleep.
In the cold.
She peeks her head out and, in like a heavily accented voice, goes, "Are they all gone?"
Yes, they're all
Yeah,
gone.
You don't
Yes,
gotta worry about them.
You're safe now.
Is it spelled Talia?
Talia, correct? Yes. For some reason, I thought you said Til, and I was like, Tilia?
Yeah.
I do not think it is Tilia. I think it is Talia. Anyway. Excuse me. She goes, "Oh, thank you so much."
She's still like sticking close to Jarwin.
Yeah, for the most part. She actually goes, "And which one of you is the leader of this little brigade?" And Jarwin, without like wasting a second, goes, "That would be me. I'm the war chief."
Sure, buddy.
And Talia goes, "War chief? Of course. Well, um, I would like to offer you something as thanks."
I mean, you don't really need to do that. That's not really necessary.
It doesn't look like you have much to offer.
Yeah. Not that we would want it if you did. I like nudged Fury a little bit because that was a little rude.
What? She's
Just
not
like,
really in a position to be offering anything.
Just like,
Well, you
She's the
still
one
don't
that
I've
needs
need
looked
to
to.
you
be
up.
taken care of.
You still
I've
don't
looked
really
you up
need to
and
bring
down, ma'am. You don't
attention to
have
that. That's a
anything.
bit rude.
It's just one of those cultural differences: goblin culture versus human culture.
Hmm.
Just hit her with a damn. You look poor.
Broke bitch.
Pretty much.
Anyway, uh, she kind of reaches in her like satchel and pulls out a an herb, and she offers it to Jarwin, and she goes, "This is a an ancient not ancient. Ancient is not the right word. What is the word in common? Um, this is a powerful herb, and it works in mysterious ways. If you hold on to this, it will bring you good fortune in your time of most need. That is what brought me to you today." And Jarwin kind of grabs the like. It looks kind of like a mistletoe.
Mhm.
And he like inspects it, and he goes, "Well, thank you, my lady," and tucks it away in his like pocket on his like jacket. I will keep it close forever then. And she goes,
Anyway,
I would hate to impose, but would you mind returning me to the town? Just a town,
Of
whichever
course
is
not.
closest. I have already taken up too much of your time, and I would hate to do more, but
No, it's no bother at all. We were actually heading back to Bryn Shander ourselves.
That's our town, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, thank your souls, bless your souls, your kind hearts. And she kind of awkwardly steps into the slarage and takes a seat.
Hmm.
okay, so on the road again.
Mhm.
On the road again.
Again.
Who is
So
driving?
who's driving?
I want to drive.
I don't mind. Oh,
I want to.
rock
I want to
paper scissors.
drive.
Well, you
Rock,
I'll sit
paper,
up front
scissors,
with
water gun. Pew!
okay?
I'll sit up front with Rain.
Ellison and Rain on the front. Maluk on the top, obviously. All the goblins,
Usually.
or not the goblins, the bugbears on the outside, kind of flanking the cart. What was the name of your? It was Zachary, right? Zachariah.
Araya.
Zachariah.
Zachariah pulling the
The
cart.
real one, Zachariah.
Um, and then Fury and Kaz and Jarwin and Gwyn are in
And
the,
Zahn as well.
and Zahn are also in the slarage. Unless there's anyone who would like to be in a different position.
Nope.
Raven, Aiden, any opinions?
No? Okay.
All right, moving
carry
on.
on.
Pog, that was a really good opinion.
Those are really good opinions. I'm afraid though I'm gonna have to discard those opinions and do what I want. I know, bad
I think
DM,
our
bad
opinions
DM.
were more valid.
Opinion. Ball them up.
Hell DM.
I know I'm a terrible
Hell
dungeon
them.
master.
Rip.
I mean, they could always be here.
That's true.
True.
Although it is for circumstances outside of their control, so I'm not really worried
No,
about it.
I know. I was making
What
a
is
joke.
your issue, Grady? Huh?
He's just dramatic.
Do you want me to pet
He's
you?
a
Yeah,
drama
you do.
boy.
You little baby.
Little fool.
I didn't realize how much smaller Grady was until we went over.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
me neither.
Yep.
He's very tiny. He's a little rat dog.
He's a
Little
rat
rat
bastard.
bastard.
That's what I say.
That's what I said.
That's what I said.
Do you want to come up? Do you want to come
No,
up?
I'm Dirty Dan.
Huh?
Do you want to come up, Grady?
No,
Come
the
on,
two of
honey.
you going, that's what I said. That's what I said. Reminded me of, I'm Dirty Dan.
Okay, Grady.
No,
You're just gonna be a little
I'm
brat.
Dirty Dan.
I don't know what that's referencing to.
It's a SpongeBob thing.
SpongeBob.
Oh. I've
When they're
They-
in Sandy's
They were allowed to
dome.
watch SpongeBob when they were a child, so.
Yeah,
Hell.
no.
The tragedy.
Honestly,
It's not
I
a
like
tragedy.
SpongeBob, but
That's
you
a
did
war
not miss
crime.
out.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, super missed out. Totally, 100%.
I have to disagree, but anyway.
The SpongeBob movie, the first one, goes hard.
Oh yeah.
True,
Oh,
that is a
so
banger.
hard. So
Fire.
hard. I have still have never seen the live action one. Or the live animated one.
It's
Number
aight.
Yeah, I don't know. All right,
I'm waiting for the live action SpongeBob.
that's awful. Anyway, with that aside, You guys all load into your traveling box on treads,
Where's the
otherwise
break?
known as a slarage, a slart if you're feeling nasty.
That one. That
I don't
one.
remember. Do we long rest last time or?
You guys can take another long rest on the way home. You guys got another couple days before you get back to Brinchander, so.
Oh,
I just wasn't
poggers.
sure if we did or not.
Rain, as the driver, can I have you make a survival check for me? Just one.
Oh.
Just an overall
Can I-
survival check. You do have advantage
Can I
because Finch is
also?
helping.
I was gonna say yeah.
No.
No?
And I'll do it.
I really needed that advantage. Well, that's a very high, 13.
13.
Yikes.
I'm just a kid who's 4.
Each day grow some more.
Okay,
Oh, fuck.
No, it's Kaio.
Kaio.
Kyo.
Oh no, it's Kano, the Mortal Kombat
It's
character.
chemo. Not the radiation.
Not the Radianite.
Damn, the people at Brinchander are gonna be surprised when we show up with a
You're fucking right.
massive robot statue carrying our cart in a, a squad.
Of bugbears. Yeah. It's gonna be an experience for them to remember. I'm just a kid who's 4.
I'm just hoping that they're not like sounding the alarm, considering we would have killed anybody who was like a danger. Like I'm hoping they know that by now about us.
Do we have any like Blackguard regalia that we can put on the giant machine so
What?
they know?
You mean
teammates?
Black
Sword.
Sword?
Black sword.
Oh, sword. Thank you. I thought it was guard. Sorry.
No, probably not. But
I mean, I could take off, like Fury could take off the
they would
like,
recognize
uniform over the hunter's coat and like give it as like a scarf.
But they would recognize Rain and Ellison on because they're and you on the roof, Maluk. So they would recognize you guys. But it would just kind of be like they'd probably have like an immediate reaction of like what the hell, and then they'd notice it and they'd be like, oh, makes sense.
All checks out.
These
Checks out.
guys, these fucking freaks are back and they've got a new entourage.
Where? Hold on. How do I? Okay, sorry.
Brother,
That one was me. Blow my nose.
we could tell the
sounded
intonation with
like
which
you.
you blew your nose.
Yeah, you got a specific way you blow your nose, dude.
What is
That
this
was
supposed
really
to mean?
aggressive.
There's only
Bro
one way to
screaming
blow a
into the
nose.
tissue.
He really do be.
Exactly.
There's only one way to blow a nose, and it's like you pressure just it through the nose.
It also sounded like you did it directly into the mic too, and I don't think anybody else would have made that mistake.
True.
All right. So nothing ends up happening on your way back. Your last couple days of travel are uneventful. Beyond the annoying ass blizzards.
The huge.
Yeah.
Do we manage to stay on path with the 13?
Yeah.
The very long answer
Very long pause.
tells me no.
No, you did. You did. It's just well, okay. See? Yes, but also no. You got off path somehow, but it's like you did all the wrong steps in a math equation but got the right answer.
Okay.
I sat there and I went, I'm lost, but I don't want to admit it, so I'm just gonna keep going.
And Ellison's like, damn, I wish I could help, but I think I'm lost. And then we just kind of tugged the reins a little bit, and they were like, yeah, this looks right.
Yeah, that's basically what happened. You guys did get lost for a little bit, and it maybe cost you like an hour or two. Maybe you got there an hour or two later than you normally would.
Our lost, like they canceled each other out, so we ended up finding our way just fine.
Yeah.
But it's because we got lost that we survived. Had we stayed on the straight and narrow, we would have run into like 4 dragons.
Yeah.
Harass.
There actually is a
Like, we would've
frost
been,
giant sitting, just like chilling on the main road right now, kind of
Yeah,
just like
like-
sipping a massive keg.
Oh man, that would have been fun.
Like, because
Yeah, I'm not
I
allowed
got
in my
us
D&D
lost,
sessions.
we no brain.
Hmm.
No combat.
Mm-hmm.
No combat. Never.
Combat bad.
This is a roleplay
Combat.
only D&D session.
Yay!
Skill issue.
I'm just kidding.
Yippee.
Now, quick, someone get me to a red room.
Huh?
Like the thing where you do film?
Yes.
Are you talking about like red light district, like what they did to, or like what they did to Natasha Romanoff?
Yes.
I don't
Black
think he knows.
Widow.
No, I know. I'm just yes.
Okay.
Those are
think
different
he knows.
places, my guy. He doesn't
Mhm.
know.
I'm gonna
He's
take a
not
guess
knower.
and say Matthew, not a knower.
Nope.
Honestly,
I'm a
no,
yeser.
Matthew.
I would go so far as to say he's an unknower. He doesn't even know a thing.
Real.
I
He's
mean,
an
I knew the thing.
anti-knower.
I'm just not gonna give a straight answer. So
No, I
figured I'd say
think
yes to
you
both.
just don't know a single thing. Like
No,
if
that's true. I don't know
That
anything.
was gross.
if I put one thing in front of you, you would not be able to tell me the beat.
Nope. Puts on like
Yeah,
little
if you put one thing
Einsteins.
in front of him, he would be like, that's 2 things.
Yeah, that's actually 2 things, and he doesn't know one
No,
thing.
wrong. That's 4. Man,
See, he's
you
not a
guys don't
knower.
even know one. You guys don't even know anything.
Anyway, now that we've established that Matthew, not a knower, let's move on.
An anti-knower.
Yeah,
I'm like an anti-hero, but for knowledge.
bro's got a negative intelligence.
He refuses to know.
It's a superpower. It's
I'm
ignorance.
a detective that always stumbles onto the right answer by doing stupid shit.
So, you guys
He'll
arrive
never
at Bryn
find me.
Shander, and much like I said, yeah, the guards, like the Black Sword in the camp, outside the town, are immediately on edge as they see the Slarage ride up with the big shield guardian pulling it and the bugbears flanking it. But then they see Maluk kind of lounging on the roof, and then Ellison
I like
and
wave my hand at them, yeah.
Rain in the front. They slowly sheathe their swords and then go, okay. And one of them goes, oh! And kind of... This is new, by the way. He goes out back and kind of checks your Slarage.
Is there a problem?
And we,
with-
yeah.
But
can we
when
ask
I
what
say
this is about?
officer, is the officer the right word there?
No,
Can
but
I
that's
help you,
probably
officer?
what Rain's brain defaults to.
Anything I can help you find, sir?
I don't know, is there? And he kind of looks around. He doesn't see anything, and he goes, they're all clear, let him in.
Before we move on, I like turned to him. I'm like, how long has this been a thing?
Couple days, we caught a
Does-
smuggler ring. Trying to smuggle people
Oh,
out.
yeah,
Can
that
I
makes
use-
sense.
Oh, people.
Can I use the helm to
Also,
just?
real quick,
Oh,
sorry to cut in. Aiden will be here in a few minutes.
okay.
That is all.
Alright, I will tell her what happened and what Talia gave her. But anyway, Caleb, you were going to use the helm to detect thoughts on the guard. Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah, not. I don't want to do a deep probe. I just want to do like a surface thought.
Yeah. So
detection.
just you're kind of just, and that does not require any rolls or anything. That just kind of you can just passively do that. Or am I on crack?
Yeah, I just get surface thoughts. So like their current like feelings or stuff like that.
I also would like to do something afterwards.
Okay, baby. Hold on a second. Gotta wait for my computer to decide it wants to load.
Yeah, I figured I'd start inputting what we talked about a couple weeks ago, and like just be like, hey, before we move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
then the
think Dad's
surface
home.
thoughts of the creature and what's most on its mind
Yeah,
at that
your dad
moment.
is.
Yeah, I learned what's on its mind at that moment.
Okay. I just had to think about how I was going to word his surface thoughts, because I don't know if you know this. Thoughts really abstract.
Yeah.
You get. They're all clear. God, I hope I get a fucking raise for this.
I chuckle.
It shakes the cart.
And the whole cart just kind of goes back and forth.
Everyone inside is like, "What is it? Earthquake?"
Earthquake? Earthquake.
I couldn't
Everyone's
finish
panicking.
my phrase. Yeah.
Earthquake by hit
Everyone's
rapper
panicking.
Tyler, the
Finch is just
creator.
in a corner. Just like this just happens every day.
Anyway, yeah, so you guys are able to go through if you would like to.
Well, I still wanted to do
Oh,
my
yes,
thing.
right. Sorry, apologies. Go ahead and...
I just kind of, so because, you know, Zahn is a very a person of technical importance because for lore stuff, I asked the guard, I'm like, hey, is Barlow around?
He goes, yeah, he's in his tent.
Would I know which one that is?
It's the biggest one, so... Yeah.
Yeah. I, like, just kind of nod my head. I'm like, can you let him know Ellison will be by later?
Of course, yeah.
And then we're all set to move on in.
Okay. He walks off towards the big tent, and as you guys kind of ride the cart up to the stables and get it... Oh, bye, Keith. Oh, hello, Keith.
My mic wasn't working.
Oh, was there something you wanted to do?
No.
Okay.
I was just gonna make a comment about the Tyler the Creator thing.
I was actually
What?
surprised that you didn't mention anything, because I made that joke specifically for you.
I know, I was gonna say, you make my earthquake! And then it didn't work.
You make my earthquake. Anyway, so with that aside, yeah, you guys kind of park the cart at the stables, and Zachariah kind of lets go of it. It kind of shudders a little bit as he drops it, and then opens the door to let you guys all out.
Like a sweetheart.
And he holds his hand out, Maluk, so you can use his hand as like a stool to get, or like a step to get down.
That's funny.
How thoughtful of you,
Yeah.
my hero.
My hero.
Yeah, he lets Maluk down and then opens the door to let you guys all out. Then he gives Rain and Ellison uppies and puts them on the ground.
Yay! Puppies!
Damn, y'all getting uppies?
Yeah.
And then he stands beside Fury as you guys are all situated. Zahn and Talia step out of the slarage. Talia kind of looks around a bit lost and kind of hugs a bit closer to Jarwin still. And Zahn also looks lost and just kind of looks around and goes, okay, so where do I go?
You can follow me. I have somebody who would like to meet your acquaintance.
Meet my
Where are we all
acquaintance.
meeting afterwards? The house, my bar?
Probably the house.
Your bar.
The house? Okay.
Yeah, probably not.
My name's
Your bar. I mean, it is in his name.
it's my name.
Even though you're from a different plane and will be leaving.
Maybe. I might stay.
Oh,
I
fair enough.
might figure out a way to go back and forth. I don't know. I might have
fun with it. Who knows?
fun here. Who knows?
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
They're and I whisper. I look around for guards. Make sure there is that anybody guards close to me?
No, not really.
There might be some criminal ventures here that I can exploit, but I'm not sure.
I guess you'll find out.
Well, they just
And
broke up the
speaking of which-
smuggler ring, apparently.
That was for
True.
people smuggling. That is bad. People smuggling, not good.
Yeah.
No, we don't smuggle
bad.
people. No, those are bad people. Bad people. No, that's wrong.
Gwen kind of
That's-
nods in
That's
approval.
different.
It's like yes.
Cause as well.
Yeah.
Um,
The two religious people are like, yes, he's learning.
Slowly but surely.
It's like when you're playing Baldur's Gate and you just see Shadowheart approves, Lizelle approves.
Yeah, yeah.
and then so everybody else can do their thing first. I'm gonna dip and I'm gonna go find my contact. I have
Okay.
information I want to get. That's for you,
Yeah,
Danny. I'm
I'm
not
gonna
saying that to the group.
I'm gonna take Zon to Barlow, so if everybody else wants to talk about their stuff first, that's
All right.
totally fine.
All right, we'll go. So you two, we'll get to you last. Maluk, is there anything that you would like to do while you're back in
I am
town?
I
going
just drink.
I'm gonna go take my children and bring them to Rain's bar
Okay.
and get them. I'm gonna put them two into a room.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Breck is kind of following behind you. He's like, so we have a home now. This is so awesome.
I know.
Thank you,
So happy
my
for you
lord.
guys. You're welcome.
And you
I'm
kind of
surprised you're not. I'm surprised you're not having them call you dad.
Me too.
It's a slow thing, okay? It takes time.
it's like nobody calls their stepdad
Let
dad
them call
immediately.
You dad on.
Exactly.
True. Let them call you dad on their own.
Yeah, it's like
Exactly.
one day like Beryl slips up and
Yeah.
calls him dad, and then everyone goes quiet.
And then
Exactly.
Maluk starts crying. He's like, "Thank you, son."
Exactly. It's gonna happen naturally, okay? Natural.
That's Maluk's ultimate goal now, is to get his bugbear children to acknowledge him as their father. Anyway, yeah, you walk over to Winter's End and show them around, kind of get them all in their quarters, and Jeremiah goes, okay, so what exactly is our job here?
So basically, if anyone comes in here to hurt, destroy, or pick a fight, you guys throw them out.
Now, when you say throw them out, do you mean like physically or verbally? Or both?
Oh,
Both. Okay,
Both.
I can work with that. That's pretty easy.
Exactly. You guys can draw straws or something like that to take turns.
I'm not an artist, but I will try my best to draw.
That's all I could ask for.
I knew that was coming.
Is
All I
there
can ask for.
is there anything else you would like to do, Maluk, or are we good to move on?
I'm not a very good
No, I
artist.
think that's it.
Okay, for right now at least.
Yeah, for now. I'm good
Alright.
for now.
Alright, Furious George.
I'll go hang out with
Alright.
Fury. I'll go hang out with Fury.
Okay, yeah. About halfway through whatever you're doing, Maluk shows up.
Fury is gonna go off. What was the name of the hospital? The something of.
Oh,
Oh,
the
Dr.
Funhouse of
Katura's
Medical
Funhouse of Medical
Science.
Science? Yeah.
Yeah.
I remembered that off the
Uh,
top of my head, by the way. I am insane. I have too many problems. Dr. Katera's Funhouse of Medical Science.
Yeah. Fury still has some questions about like what's been happening with her
Right,
body lately.
Right, because she has not gone to Dr. Quatera since she had second puberty. So,
Yeah. Basically.
All right, yeah. You step into Dr. Katera's, and along your journey, Maluk catches up to you right. Like he's just kind of walking around aimlessly, and then he bumps into you. He's like, "Oh, Fury!" And he kind of walks over to you.
Hey, Maluk. Was Maluk with us last time when we went to here? Was that was other
No.
people?
No,
It was you, me, and Jarwin.
yeah, Maluk has not been to Dr. Katera's yet.
Yeah, Maluk. I'm going. There's this place with a medical professional, and well, I was looking for answers about what's been happening with me. But you've been doing a lot. Maybe you should get checked out too.
You think so?
Well,
You
you
think
never know what could be happening with your body.
Do you think there's something wrong with me?
I felt a lot puberty talk coming.
You think there's something wrong with me? Oh fuck, Fury, what did you do?
Buddy!
I need to go to the doctors. I start running to the doctors.
You don't know the direction of the doctors. He's
He
taking
doesn't
you.
Yeah,
care.
exactly. I start running in the opposite direction.
I'll
Opposite
give you
direction.
time to cool off. Fury just goes.
Maluk, you do notice Fury walk the direction, like the opposite direction from that you ran. Do you stop and like turn around, or are you committed?
I need to make an intelligence check real quick.
All right, okay, that's pretty reasonable.
He's like,
I wasn't ready
am
for
I
this.
smart enough? We'll find out.
It
Dun,
is
dun,
really
dun.
it is a question.
Will I
Where's
put 2 and 2 together? Who knows?
Yeah, no.
Well, he'll always
That's
put
not
two and
bad.
two together, but will he get
that's not
4 or
bad.
will he get 5?
That's a 17. That's not bad.
Okay, so you got
Oh,
4.
good job.
So
Oh.
you look around, like you
I
see Fury go the opposite direction, and you're like, oh, wrong way, and then you turn to follow her.
Yeah, are you still in a panic? Like, should I just point it out to you and let you run up, or are you gonna?
Just mumbling to myself. It's
Yeah, you're
incoherent
prob-
mumbles.
she gives you a pat on the shoulder. Reaching up.
Like feeling for my pulse and stuff like that. Like taking like my temperature with my palm.
I'm sure you're fine. It's just you always put yourself in the front in all the fights. So.
Since you're cold and it's been cold, I feel like you'd freak out a little bit because you go to check your temperature. It's like, wait, that's not what it normally is. You might be a little warmer than normal in the head area. You might be
Oh,
colder
I
than normal.
found it. Let's go.
What'd you find?
The PDF that I used last time to list off all the symptoms.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I would probably like bookmark that or something.
Yeah, is Dr. Quatera gonna be a continuous relevant NPC?
Probably.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you guys are gonna have to go for yearly checkups. So,
That's if we're here for longer than a year.
Gwyn.
Danny, is my
Gwyn.
autonomy technically different than anybody else's? It's like
Your anatomy?
like a different. Yeah, no. My insides, like my organs on a different side of the body than the other. So like,
Oh.
because I'm on a
Autonomy
different
Bro, come on.
plane. Oh,
No,
my-
can we talk about how he almost said it wrong again, stopped himself and said my insides?
My insides? Question mark.
I heard that, Matthew. I heard it. Don't think I didn't.
So here's the funny bit. That was subconscious because I don't realize that I did anything. I genuinely have no idea what you're calling me out on.
You almost said anatomy wrong again, and then you stopped yourself and then said insides, and it was goofy.
Oh.
Anyway.
Didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
Would
That
my
would be your
would my
bet.
insides be different, like on the
I
other
mean,
side?
so
like, on a
they'd
different
be
plane?
no and yes. They'd be different in the sense that like a water ganassi has probably some differences in their anatomy compared to like a human or an elf or anything, but they wouldn't be like different from like a
Other water ganassi.
Faerun water ganassi. No, it'd probably just be the same.
Okay, aw, damn. That'd be hilarious. Goes in for a checkup. Doctor goes to listen to my lungs. or listen to like my heart, puts it on the wrong side.
Well, it's
Looks up
because
at me,
like
how are you? How are you
because
alive? Wait, I don't hear a. Brings it to the other side.
because the reason my logic behind that is right. The elemental planes, so the plane of fire, earth, water, and air, are transdimensional. They exist no matter what.
Mm.
And where you are descended from an elemental, a merid or some sort of water creature, that would be the same.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess. I can vibe with that. Still,
Ah, your win.
the comedy, the
Oh.
comedy aspect of going to the checkup and having the doctor go to listen and be like, "Wait, what the fuck, huh?" I feel like it's gone to the wind.
Anyway.
To the wind.
Is everything okay?
Oh yeah, everything's okay now
Okay.
for the most part.
Okay.
Everything's okay then.
Everything's okay then. That was good, Jacob. Good one.
That's pretty good.
All right. Now just to fill you in a little bit on what happened. Obviously, you guys saved the woman from last week by defeating the hags, and she gave you as the self-proclaimed leader of this this group of people. She gave you a magical herb that works as basically a good luck charm. In your time of greatest need, something will happen that will be beneficial to you. That's all.
Is there a way to research that flower to make an opposite, and then mass produce that, and then just put it in
Like
people's pockets?
misfortune.
Yeah, like misfortune, so that like, just like some random guy down the street did nothing wrong to me, just bloop, gonna have misfortune for like the
And then,
rest
like-
of his days as long
and
as
then,
he
like,
has it.
Yeah. The next time he needs something the most, like in like his time of greatest need, the worst possible thing will happen to him.
What did I miss?
Aiden's here now, and I was telling her about
Oh,
her
hi!
herb
Hello!
that she got.
He sits there and thinks, did I leave the gas on in the house? With the kids going and the fire going? No, I couldn't have. I'm really good about remembering that. Flower kicks in. Boom! On his way home. My children.
Anyway, with that aside, yeah, Fury, Maluk, the two of you enter into Dr. Kutera's funhouse of medical science. You have to say the full name every time, or it doesn't count.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
I put a lot of thought into that name. I definitely did not just come up with it on the spot, so I really need it to be sinking in.
Of course.
And standing at the front desk is the doctor herself, looking a bit more disheveled. She's not like unhygienic or gross or anything. Her hair's just a bit longer, a bit frizzier. Her glasses are a bit crooked. Her medical robes are not quite fully ironed or anything. Like, she's kind of looking a little disheveled. But she looks up as you enter and she goes, "Ah, customer," and then she stops. And she looks at you, Fury, and goes, "Oh, you had a growth spurt."
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Indeed, I did.
Normally, I would not recommend you coming to my funhouse of medical science for at least another 12 months. But, considering the irregularity
Inches?
of this situation, welcome. And I see you brought a friend. And who might you be? As she kind of pulls out, like a big ledger and writes down a few things.
I'm a Luke, and there might be something wrong with me.
Oh, physically or mentally?
I don't know.
Oh.
don't know.
Exactly.
Oh,
random voice in my head.
oh, what? Random voice in your
Oh, me
head.
too. But I mean,
What?
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 Well,
it's gonna be okay, buddy. We're in the same boat. Oh,
this will be an
hopefully not the same
informative
boat.
and interesting visit, I proclaim, as she writes down Maluk, and then in like parentheses, there might be something wrong with him. Physically? Question mark. Mentally? Question mark.
Mentally? Question mark.
End parentheses. She closes the
Mentally
ledger.
underlined.
Like under reported symptoms, like
Yeah.
might be something wrong. Very helpful.
You know
Is
what
Maluk
vibe
a
I feel like I really
hypochondriac?
wish I was getting off.
Huh?
Huh?
Danny, you know what vibe I wish I was getting off from this doctor lady?
What's
You
that?
remember the crazy doctor from Red versus Blue?
Mm-hmm.
The female one? God, I would have loved to have Maluk have that conversation with her. I feel like there's something wrong with me mentally. Ooh, time for a lobotomy.
Real. Anyway.
See, this doctor gives
Or
me
something.
the female Doc Ock from Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But less of
Threw
a
me for a loop.
less of an evil
And I was
murderer
like,
and
huh?
more of just like
Yeah.
a kooky bitch.
Yeah.
With respect to Dr. Quatera and her funhouse of medical science, of course.
Mhm. I'm sorry, where did my drink go?
Have you checked the place you left it?
I ate it. I
Yes.
reached through the shadow realm and I ate it.
God damn it, can you give it back, please? Oh, there it is. Thanks. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah.
Just dislodged it from your throat.
There,
I like
there you go.
punch you in
Sorry.
the stomach. Boom, there it is.
Wasn't my kind of flavor anyway. I prefer aluminum than plastic.
They grab him like Ranger and be like, spit it out.
Bad dog, bad. Get it out of your mouth.
Anyway,
The thing is, by the time Ranger has it, it's already down his stomach.
yeah, it's like he's
There's
already
nothing
pooped it
you
out.
can
Like
do.
he's straight up, he's just a
Yeah.
vacuum cleaner.
By the time you're aware of it, it's gone.
Hey,
Anyway.
where'd my earbud go? Ranger looks over with a smile.
That stupid smile with the tongue.
It's more like the guilty look he gets when he's like, did you just say bad?
Anyway, so
Anyway.
yeah, she walks behind the counter through a door, and then she comes out another door on the outside of the counter and opens it and says, "Follow me," and walks down the hallway.
Is that to both of us or going to the same like exam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone. Yeah, she opens exam room 3, and kind of beckons you guys or gestures you guys in, and memes aside, I did open the fucking PDF, but I'm not gonna do like a completely thorough checkout like I did the first time because that was funny, but I don't want to do that every time. So
Yeah, fair.
What?
It's been months.
Yeah.
all right, it's Maluk's
How am I
first
supposed to
time
know
here,
how
so
I'm
he's gonna get the
doing?
experience if that's what you guys want.
Yeah, I think for everybody's first time, you should repeat it. But after that, don't worry about it.
Yeah. So, in that case, we'll start with Fury. She doesn't really go over any of the the questions that she asked last time. She's just like, any irregular pains?
Well, there was for a while. It's leveled out quite a bit.
And
Just kind of feel normal.
how rapid was your growth?
Instant.
It was like less than a minute, right?
It was like 5 minutes tops. Yeah.
Yeah, less than an hour. It felt like a long time, but from what Finch said, it wasn't long.
She goes, less than a. Wait, what? She's like writing it down and she stops like mid sentence. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, spurt was in like it was a spurt. Like
It really was a spurt.
it was over fast.
Oh, interesting.
I was having like pains for a little while. Then one morning I just go, and then I was tall.
And then just
And also my
one end.
tail's like much bigger.
And you have no idea what could cause this.
Well, I wouldn't say
Well,
no idea.
I've had a theory, but it's
Share it with me.
probably stupid.
It's probably stupid.
Share your
Well-
theory with me, Fury.
It's well, when I was in Karkalak, I was talking to some goblins, and they said that I might have caught the tall from all the tall folk. And I can't think of any
Scott,
other reason.
I thought you were gonna tell the truth. I thought you were gonna tell the truth.
She
That
wouldn't
is the
know.
truth.
She wouldn't know.
Does he not? I thought his theory was that like
No.
after he like made his deal with his devil.
No, I don't think so.
Wait, that's also technically not why. It's just because Fury's not even really a goblin.
She writes that down and then goes, that's an interesting theory. There might be some accuracy to that, but I do not think that is the case in your scenario, in your case. Your symptoms do not align with that. It actually reminds me of another case I had, about a couple decades ago.
Wait, what species is?
She's an elf.
Okay. Because I'm like, how old is she?
How old are you, woman?
She is very ambiguously aged,
I'm
by the way.
old.
She could be anywhere. Like, if she was a human, like, she looks anywhere between her, like, late 20s to her, like, early 50s. She's, like,
Oh,
very...
Oh wow.
So she's like got one of those faces where like it's kind of annoying even for a human where like you can't tell,
Yeah,
but like for an elf it's even worse.
yeah. Not to say that she looks bad, but she looks youthful, and it's mostly in the way that her demeanor and like her style choices make her look kind of older, but her face and like features are very youthful, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, she's an elf, so that checks out.
It reminds me of a patient I had 2 or 3 decades ago. No, I've had some strange experiences with people, but this one was very, very strange. It was a goblin much like yourself, and he said that fairly recently he had caught himself in a bit of a growth spurt, and he towered over the rest of his kin.
So he like became a hobgoblin?
No, he sort of like you. He'd always been a bit strange. He said he'd had um, a bit of oddities in his features, some like discoloration, um, weird internal organ placements. His heart was where his stomach would normally be.
Fury starts prodding at herself like,
Yours is not there. I already checked. That was actually one of the first things I did when you came in. Um, just a bunch of weird oddities in terms of his appearance. He had clawed feet like a bird.
Ooh. Did he have a tail?
He did have a tail.
Like this one or completely?
Not quite like it was a bit longer actually, but it was very similar. I think it was a bit thinner too.
Hmm.
He hasn't come in since, and I heard he moved out to one of the other 10 towns. Fairly recently actually. He went down south for a while. On some important mission for his archaeologist guild, but he returned half a decade ago, I'm sure. Um, and he made a home for himself out in one of the other 10 towns. Oh, which one was it? I think it was Kerkonig he went to.
Do you have a name?
I do. It's in my records somewhere. Let me step out really quick here and do some searching. If that is okay with you.
Yeah.
And she steps out for a little while.
Oh my god, Maluk, there's actually there's other goblins out there like me?
I mean, I always kind of figured.
Well, I've never met another goblin like me.
I know, but the world is a big place, so there's gotta be someone like you.
Yeah, well, I mean, from what my mom said, my dad was like me, but I've never met him either.
This may be your dad.
Dad?
You might have the milk finally. He returned with the milk.
Ah,
Uh, she returns. That was funny, Caleb. She returns after a few minutes, and she goes, his name was Lyricat.
Hmm.
Lerikat. Lyricat.
And how old was he?
Oh,
Was he at least in his 40s? Well, would he be now?
probably early 40s to maybe early 50s. Goblins age very differently than what I'm used to. Their age limits are often very abstract, even for like a medical professional such as myself, because they tend to have erratic lifespans and a bit of a deranged lifestyle as well. No offense, of course.
I take none. Maluk, it could be my dad. That would be crazy.
Do you know what your dad looks like?
Nope.
No.
it
We'll go with that. This
could
is
be
your
my
dad.
father.
We're gonna do a whole thing. We're gonna get you guys sit down and we're gonna just do a whole reveal. It's gonna be great. Right now you're with your dad.
Verdant can live up to 200, by the way.
Yeah, the upper limit isn't even solid.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're whack.
Yeah, goblins I think only
Like,
live
I am
to
mortal.
their 60s if they live that long. Hold on, let me check.
Yeah, goblins really short in this thing.
Goblins, they live up to 60 years on average.
Yeah, isn't it the same thing for halflings or gnomes?
No, halflings and gnomes live longer than humans
They do. Okay.
because they're basically most races live longer than humans because humans kind of suck.
I mean, humans live 100. So do orcs and a bunch of other things. They share a lot of lifelines.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying that like there aren't things that live shorter or the same time, but most races do live longer than humans.
That's true.
Halflings live 150-ish. Gnomes can live into their 2, 3.
Yeah, dwarves live until to 500, and elves usually live up to 750 plus. So
Yeah. Oh wow, gnomes can live up to 500 potentially.
Potentially.
Imagine how much that must suck. You mature at the same rate as a human being, but you live like so much longer. Like you're still an adult by like 18 as like a gnome or a halfling.
Yeah.
Mm.
Either way,
I thought they all matured at different ages. I thought they matured at like gnomes matured at like 5 or something.
goblins mature at like 5.
I don't know. I need to go to and look at all the character features.
Good old Grung mature at age 1.
W grung moment. Either way, yeah. So she goes, "Is there anything else that you'd like to share about your experience? Any other irregularities that you've noticed? Any? Do you have any itching? Any random bruises? Any
Ow.
magical outbursts?"
Well, I am a sorcerer,
And
so
you
I do
also,
magic.
you and my other patient Maluk, she kind of points at him with her quill, did mention both voices in your heads. Could you please elaborate a bit further on what that means to you, or what you hear and what your experience with this has been like?
Do you want to go first, Maluk, this time?
I was just, I don't know if it was a voice in my head. I think I was just hearing things. Don't worry about it. It's
Oh.
not. There was never.
Oh,
It's
okay.
never happened.
Yeah, the two are
Don't
different.
worry about
Okay. Well, fair enough. I will take you at face value. Um, Fury, any if this is uncomfortable for you to mention, I do want to specify there is a doctor-patient confidentiality. Nothing I say leaves this room, both because upon entering this room you have signed a geas. That means you will not be able to spill the knowledge that you learn here. And also...
Huh?
Hmm?
Go on.
And also, that would be a violation of my oath as a doctor, as a medical professional.
Hmm. Well, I guess if you must know, well, recently I came into contact with a big, scary, powerful devil named Tivilis.
Oh, and tell me about this Titivolus fellow.
Well, we met him at a Caer Dineval because he was possessing the speaker. So I went into his mind, the speaker's mind, and I
With your
told,
telepathic powers, yes?
yeah, yeah. And then I said, get out of his mind. That's bad.
Mm-hmm.
And and he did. But then he left the speaker's mind and went into mine, which was bad because then he forced me to kill Kadroth. And Kadroth was kind of my friend. He was a bit mean, but I respected him.
Mm-hmm. And why did he have you kill Kadroth?
Um, I don't remember.
Okay. We tend to block out a lot of the nitty-gritty details on dramatic events. It's our brain's way of coping with the trauma. So the specifics might not be as important to you as the broad strokes, and that's totally fair and acceptable.
He also made me grab this, and I just hold out my pack and just kind of show the rod, the wand, the cane, the
It's a
staff.
cane. Yeah, it's a cane.
Yeah.
If Fury was still like 3'2", it would be, or 3'8" or whatever, it would be a staff, but it's a cane to here now. Oh, interesting.
But yeah, since he told me to do something I didn't want to last time, I didn't want to grab it, but everyone said I should, so it's in my bag for now.
And what do you plan on doing with this?
Ignoring it until it poses a problem.
Um, Now I'm a psychologist, and I can tell you that's not how we deal with problems.
But in my bag, it's safe.
What?
And I don't have to touch it. I just have to, like, be careful when I'm reaching around it.
Right. Well, I think maybe you should start making weekly visits.
Okay.
I think you would benefit from something the professionals in the business are. It's this new concept we're calling therapy, and I think you would benefit very well from it. Of course, you can, after the first time we meet, decide this is not for you, and that is totally okay.
Yeah. When you say it'll work out for me, do you mean like I'll get stronger and I'll be able to cast better magic, or like?
No. All of the issues that you have mentally, if we go about this properly, will be solved. And if you continue to go about solving them, they will continue to stay solved.
Whoa. So like the Tivolus will be like exercised from my brain?
I can try. I meant more like personal issues, like your need to bottle up emotions and run away from your problems, and also um, a few other red flags that I've noticed.
I'm not running away from my problems. It's on my back constantly.
But you're avoiding it, aren't you?
Well, it's the main reason I'm avoiding it is because I think if I touch the staff, I might burn everyone alive.
Everyone.
And I maybe, certainly the people I care about, which is most people I meet.
Well, that is a rational fear, if unfounded. Is there anything else you would like to share with me while I have you here, or do you think that it's time for me to move on to Maluk's checkup?
I think we're good.
I suggest you up your diet as well. You seem a bit malnourished, and it's because you're not used to eating as much food as you are capable of doing and should be doing now. That's just a doctor's recommendation.
Eat more. Awesome.
Wonderful. All right, Maluk, let's figure out what's wrong with you.
Okay.
Maluk has been calm this entire time, and then she turns to him and he starts crying, basically.
Yep. Can face off a dragon with no fears. Doctor turns to him, instant tears.
All right. When is the last time you went to a healer, a alchemist, any sort of medical professional whatsoever?
I mean, the clan had one, but usually if we got injured, it was just rub some dirt on it.
And when was the last time you visited your clan's medical expert?
I think it was a year before they all died.
And when did they all die?
About a how long ago was it? Like a week ago?
No, it was way longer than a week, buddy.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, way longer. Like 2 months,
Probably like 2.5 months at this point, yeah.
2.5 months. So yeah, about 2.5 months.
Okay, so it's been a fair bit of time. And what were the practices of medicine in your village healer or tribe healer would? Was it mostly ritualistic and poultices? Was it potions? Did she go through thorough examinations of yourself?
She looked to see what was wrong. She'd mutter some things under her breath and said we'd be fine within a week.
Great. So, You are not vaccinated, I'm assuming.
What?
All right. Um,
Has
No,
Maluk
he's
just been
awake.
carrying around is passing
Probably.
around to us
Probably.
slowly but surely? We're all die.
well, Fury, this next part of the examination is going to get a bit in depth.
Personal.
Oh, should I be leaving?
Yes.
Oh.
Thank you for your time today. Remember, I think it would be in your best interest to come back next week, or whenever you are able in the future. If something comes up, I'm not worried about it. But I would like to see you at some point in the future as well to talk about the things that we mentioned about the therapy thing.
Okie doke.
All right, and then you step
Good luck,
out,
Maluk.
and she goes,
What?
"Okay, so I mean this in the most clinical and professional way possible. There is no sexual intent here. Drop your pants."
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I mean, if you insist.
Now I would like you to turn your head and cough.
Oh no.
Again, please.
Hey, what are you
For
doing?
Maluk's case, oh, yes.
All right, no irregularities. You can go ahead and pull your pants back up.
Okay. That was different.
All right. Do you have any history of alcohol and drug abuse?
I mean, I like my alcohol.
Okay. How much do you drink, would you say, on a day-to-day basis?
As she says that, I'll take out my jug and start drinking alcohol.
Copious. All right. So, any history, any family history of anemia, arthritis, dementia, diabetes, cancer of any type, any type of heart attack or heart issues, liver issues, anything like that, blood clotting, migraines, hepatitis, tuberculosis, anything like that?
I haven't had any. I don't know the other words.
Wonderful. Um, have you had any surgeries done on yourself to remove any growths or to realign any bones or any organs, anything like that? Have you had any surgeries done in the past?
I mean, I had to take an arrow out of my stomach once.
And for professional curiosity, did the whole arrow come out?
Most of it did.
So I'll put you on the list for a stomach surgery to remove the bits of
Oh
shrapnel.
no, it's fine. You don't need to do that. I can get it out.
Just cuts himself open, reaches in, and grabs a piece of arrow.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to do that. I will leave it
It'll
for
take
now.
5 seconds.
Leave
It's
it
fine.
leave it for now. And I will return to this at a later date.
Okay.
Have you ever taken any medications for any issues such as anxiety, depression, uh, attention deficit hyperactivity, anything like that?
What's a medication?
Any
I knew that was
allergies,
coming.
as far as you know? She just kind of brushes past it.
What's an allergy?
Do you ever get close to something or eat something or consume something that makes your body feel uncomfortable, like itches, rashes?
Yeah, broccoli makes me gag.
It makes you gag, but there's no physical reaction, like no hives, no...
I mean, there is a physical reaction.
Okay, but so dislikes broccoli. Possible allergy. Wonderful. Any Any history of sexually transmitted infections?
What?
No.
Unhelpful. So unhelpful. He's
I'm
so
gonna put that
unhelpful.
as a no. Are you currently sexually active?
I mean, as much as I can be.
How common is it for you to participate in intercourse with another creature? Consenting creature.
Of course, always consenting.
Okay.
Hmm. I mean, not too often. Usually, I'm in the heat of battle and bloodshed, so it doesn't have a lot of time for sex.
Of course. How often? How often do you exercise? What is your exercise habits look like?
Usually it consists of lifting about 300 pounds worth of dead corpses around. Um,
Okay. So you're in
um,
pretty fair physical health, then you would say.
oh, yeah, of course, I flex.
Okay, wonderful. Any? Let's ask some personal safety questions. Do you ride? Do you drive or do you ride in cab when you are in the car?
Actually, I go on the roof.
Oh, you're not supposed to do that.
Why not? It's fine.
Wonderful.
I sleep on the snow all the time. The cold doesn't bother me.
Do you have any cardiovascular
Cold
issues
never bothered me anyway.
with your that means issues with your heart and your chest area?
No,
Okay. Any neurological issues such as headaches, dizziness, numbness, um, difficulty walking, seizures, tremors, or frequent falls?
I do get a headache actually sometimes. Whenever I think of stealing something, I get a splitting headache, and I know my nose bleeds.
Oh, well, that's not normal. There is one thing wrong with you so as far as I can tell. That's not normal.
That's only when I think of stealing.
Okay. Now, do you have any issues in with ear pain or ringing or nasal congestion, hoarse voice, sore throats, sneezing, sinus problems, anything like that?
Mm. No, not really.
Do you have difficulty breathing? Any dry coughs, shortness of breath, anything like that?
No,
Do you have any fatigue or irregular weight gain or weight loss?
no.
Okay. So it sounds to me the only issue is your erratic headaches and nosebleeds that are caused by the thought of stealing and your unusual reaction to broccoli. So, oh, and the bits of arrow shrapnel that are still lodged in your stomach. Um, these, the broccoli, my diagnosis is to avoid it. Do not eat broccoli.
Yes,
Other green vegetables like green beans, peas, you should also steer clear of just in case.
I love this doctor.
But you still should be eating your vegetables. Just stay clear of the greens.
You get what you get. Take what you get.
Uh, for the shrapnel lodged in your stomach, if you're certain that there's no issues with lead poisoning or anything like that, then I will leave that be for now, and we can revisit the surgery on a later date. And as for your kleptomaniac thoughts, resulting in splitting headaches and nosebleeds, maybe just stop stealing stuff.
I don't steal often. It's just sometimes something shiny and I want it.
Maybe it is time to curb that behavior because it causes you a physical reaction of pain and despair.
Maybe.
But my diagnosis for you today, my official diagnosis for you today, is to avoid green vegetables.
Okay.
Otherwise, you are in perfect health. You have no growths in your
Yeah.
testicles, and you are going to be okay.
Okay, good. Thank you, doctor.
You're welcome. I expect to see you back next year for your next checkup.
Okay. Goodbye, doctor.
Goodbye, Maluk. And you step out. Fury is just kind of sitting in the waiting room waiting for you.
I'm okay, Fury. There's nothing wrong with me except my splitting headaches and no broccoli or other green vegetables.
Well, that's good for you because you always seem to hate them anyways.
Yeah. I also apparently the arrow that's still lodged in my stomach apparently is an issue, so I might have to get that out later.
Oh.
All right. Moving on. Welcome, Raven, by the way. Hello. I did notice you were here.
Hi, Raven.
Oh, Raven.
Mm,
Yeah.
Hi, I didn't want to interrupt.
Fair
Welcome.
I
enough.
didn't even notice.
Not a lot has
I haven't been
happened.
away.
A doctor's appointment, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2-for-1 special.
Important stuff.
Yep.
Dr. Quatera is a relevant and continuous recurring NPC.
She will be. Yes, she's our doctor. A bit crazy, but she is ours.
She's now your primary care physician.
Oh, yes. Gwen hasn't had a PCP in many moons.
Yeah. So maybe next time we'll have Gwen visit Dr. Quatera in her funhouse of medical science.
Mhm.
Has Rain?
No,
No.
Rain is not. The only ones who have are
Safari
Fury,
has been
Maluk, Jarwin, and Ellison.
Ellison.
Gwyn, Kaz, and Rain have not gone to the doctors yet.
Hmm.
But we're not doing another doctor's appointment this session.
No,
We
No.
already
no,
did
no,
two. I'm good.
No, we're
Alright.
not having.
Moving on. Kaz, what are you doing? Is his microphone broken again?
Do you need to leave and come back, Keith?
Or is he just AFK?
Hello.
I think he said he would be right back, but I'm not.
Well, I'm feeling the fact
sure.
that he hasn't left and come back yet means he's left. Like he just left the microphone.
Gotcha.
Fair
Alright.
enough. Yarwin.
I was gonna go to Gwyn next.
Oh, that works too.
Gwyn, as you guys have returned to town, is there something that Gwyn would like to do, or is she just kind of what's Gwyn's goal now that she's back in Bryn Shander?
I think
You-
Gwen's good. She's just eager to get started on the next mission to go home.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah.
So she's just kind of waiting, basically.
Waiting
Okay.
for people, waiting for Rain to get his act together.
That's valid.
Yeah.
So is she at the? Is she
Ouch.
back at the house then?
I would assume someone would have shown her if there's a house to be had.
Yes. Okay.
So yes.
Yeah.
She'll chill there.
You step into the house because this is the first time you've been to the house. I'm assuming. I think, right? Yeah, this is the first time you've been here.
Yes. the first
Yeah, I
one.
think so.
Yeah. So yeah, you step into the house, and there is a large gnoll. Now, Gwyn has seen gnolls before. They're usually monstrous and a bit aggressive. They're large hyena beasts, basically. They're humanoids mixed with hyenas, and they're usually bloodthirsty and aggressive. This one is dressed in a tuxedo with a monocle, and
Interesting.
he notices you step in, and he goes, "Oh, who might you be?"
Guinevere, and yourself?
I am Barnabas. I am the butler of this house, for lack of a better term. I tend to the masters and mistresses who live here, and I protect it from danger when they are not home. So, Miss Guinevere, I must ask you, are you a danger?
Well, not to anyone here.
Then welcome to their humble abode.
Just wait till you
then.
get in your room, Raven. It's fun.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
Are you staying here temporarily, or is this a long-term investment?
Hopefully temporary.
Up in the air, then, I would say. Well, then allow me to show you to one of the open rooms, and you can spend your time there while you are home. I assume you are joining the household for the time being, and I will tell you I am an excellent chef. I'm an excellent brewer. I can brew anything and cook anything that you may require or even want. All I need to know is if it's not something I've ever heard of, then I need to know the recipe and what goes in said dish so I can create it.
Well, if I have any cravings, I will let you know, but I really care for a rest at this time.
Of course. Follow me, madam. And he kind of walks down a hallway and just looks around, picks a random door, and goes, "This one. Go ahead and walk in."
Okay.
As you're walking down the hallway, you notice that there are a couple doors that have nameplates next to them. With like one has like Rain's name on it, one has like Maluk's name on it.
Okay.
Mine is just a little pond that's like a
So yeah,
pressure pond. You can't see.
do you go
through it,
in?
it's
Do you go
gold.
into the room, Raven?
Yes.
Yeah. What is Guinevere's ideal bedroom?
Ideal what?
Bedroom.
Bedroom?
Mhm.
Oh gosh. Probably. Right now, seeing as she's quite homesick and eager to get back, I would say it would have like a nostalgic tavern feel from all the time she spent at local taverns adventuring. So it'd be quite rustic, wooded, but very naturey. It almost has the smell of like moss and
Yeah.
feels almost, yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you step into this bedroom, and that's exactly what you see.
This is astounding.
Enjoy your stay, Lady Guinevere. If you ever need my assistance, just call. And he closes the
Thank
door.
you. Okay.
And now you can go and get some rest if you want.
Yeah. Should probably spend some time marveling at the room, but
Yeah. Basically everything to the last detail, like literally even the most minor detail, is exactly how Gwyn would want it.
awesome. That's pretty cool.
Like down to like maybe like a scuff mark from like a previous tenant.
Yeah, like old wood that's like kind of splintery and
Yeah. Yeah.
worn. Yeah. Sick.
All right. Keith, are you back yet?
Yeah.
Poggers. What is Cause doing? As everyone else is.
She's probably just going around town looking for any troublemakers and evildoers.
Okay.
Also, I'm pretty sure I was gone for like 2 minutes, and of course that's when you guys finish and call on me.
That's unlucky.
Yeah.
Anyway, though. Yeah, go ahead and make like a perception check to see if you can find any evildoers.
Oh shit, that's right. This is a dice rolling game.
Yeah, you gotta roll dice or something.
Something like that.
We roll dice every now and then. Oh, okay. With a whopping +0, that's a 2.
Unfortunately for Cause, her patrol goes uneventful, and she finds no evildoers, no troublemakers, not even a miscreant.
Not even a miscreant?
Yeah. The town is
Man.
on remarkably
Bro,
good
not even
behavior today.
miscreant?
I mean, you do run into Rain doing Rain things, and he's a bit of a miscreant, but
I ignore him. I just, for funsies, want to use my divine sense.
okay.
Just randomly at one point throughout.
Yeah. Well, let me let me roll one of my dice in this dice rolling game and see if you get anything.
Whoa! Oh my god!
Whoa, you have dice too? Damn.
I do.
Holy shit, you all have dice?
Dice in a
Yeah.
dice rolling game?
Oh
No.
my
What?
god.
I refuse to
Unheard
believe it.
of.
What
But
the
yeah,
fuck?
so you let off a random divine sense, and just for a reminder, divine sense only what specifically? Is it just detect evil, or is it specific creature types? I
Until the end
cannot
of my
remember.
next turn, I can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of me that is not behind total cover.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh.
And you can also detect good or evil as a. Oh no, it's different. Okay, as an action, you can detect good and evil until the start of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the house. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you know what type it is, you can't tell what it is, like who it is. Blah blah blah. Yeah. You do not detect anything affected by the Hallow spell. You do not detect fiends, nor undead, nor celestials.
Damn. Alright. I'll just do that for
Junko's not around.
a couple hours and then I'll go home.
What'd you say, Fury? Or Jacob, I mean?
It's a good thing Junko's not around.
Yeah, real. Just, you get... I mean, invisibility counts as total cover, right?
I don't know.
I assume Divine Sense.
I was gonna say, I assume if they're in the open, Divine Sense's whole purpose is to just sniff that shit out, so I assume that Junko would just be like... Boop, 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 boop. It's like...
Like a radar. Or what is it? A sonar?
Yeah, it's kind of like...
Invisibility counts as heavily obscured.
not full cover. Okay. Which is different, yeah. Good point, Matthew. Thank you.
No problem.
Very good, very good.
Enjoy your ramen. So,
Oh, I am.
all right. If that's all Cause is doing, then I will move on to Yarwin.
Ayo.
Talia, the woman who you saved, is still kind of, as all of your friends split off to go do their own things, is kind of still sticking close to you.
Because I'm the man.
Yeah. It's not whether Jarwin would know this or not, or pick up on this or not, is up to you. But it's not suggestive in any way, shape, or form. It's just it feels
Like
like
she has
Feels
nowhere else to
safest.
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whether Jarwin is able to pick that up or not is up to you. But
I think he's picking it up. Like, there's no like sexual intent from her.
Yeah.
He's just
the Riz did not work, unfortunately.
yet.
Yet is crazy.
Yet.
You gotta let
Wow.
it steep.
Gotta let it simmer.
Gotta let it simmer.
That's wild.
The name of the game is persistence.
The name of the game is persistence. As a player of the game, I can tell you, it's not it.
Oh man.
Listen, when a check fails, like when you roll bad dice, you just roll again.
Just roll again.
Just roll and roll again. Just keep going.
Find
You'll
the
hit
inner
eventually.
advantage. Advantage within you.
Hit that magic nat 20.
One day,
No.
you know.
Okay, so I guess Jarwin tries to make like awkward small talk with her.
Okay.
I feel like Jarwin would be like a genius at small talk, though. Bro's literally that guy.
Bro's literally
Literally
the player and the game, okay?
You're so right. He's making like the best small talk.
Yeah, he like knows exactly
Like the
when to
weather,
yeah.
smashing.
He's cracking jokes.
Funny
Yeah.
quips. She's more comfortable than she ever has been in her life.
Yeah, Aiden cannot make good small talk, so we won't make her do that. But
Thank you. Thank you for picking up what I was trying to put down.
yeah. But I will
Jarwin,
ask you
immaculate. Aiden,
I will ask you
Listen.
one thing Jarwin says. Just like throw one out there.
The clouds are looking awful sexy, huh? To be fair, this is something Aiden would say, not Jarwin.
Yeah, Jarwin
To be
would
fair, I feel like it would be so out there that she'd probably start laughing.
it actually that's kind of accurate. She does like just kind of like not awkwardly, but like laugh. Like it like in like a surprised way, like, "Oh, you said that and that was funny and random and out of nowhere."
Jarwin is like a small hidden like fist bump.
Like, yes! Success!
We're in.
Let's go. Do you feel safe and comfortable around my masculinity?
We're in!
Let's go, boys! We did it! And by boys, I mean just me! Anyway. Yeah, so, Jarwin, you just have some conversation with Talia.
We're chilling.
Yeah. Okay.
Phase.
Huh?
Huh?
Ooh.
You cut out, so it didn't go through. This is when Jacob makes the cricket sounds.
Cricket.
That's not a cricket.
What the
That
fuck?
sounds more like a rabbit, but...
Anyway, Rain!
The fuck is that?
Oh, wait, my turn to write down.
I will be right back. Somebody's calling me.
Okay.
Is that what that sound is?
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it wasn't a vibrator. Got it. Shame.
It wasn't an actual rabbit. Got it.
Shame.
Alright, Matthew. It is Rain's
Alright.
turn. What's going on? What is he doing?
Alright, I'm going to my my local criminal contact.
Mhm.
I'm on my way. I'm writing my last name on a piece of paper.
Okay.
So that when I get there, I'm gonna give it to him. I'm gonna ask him to do all the research he can on this family.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You step into the shop next to the stable where you go and you purchase the carts and the reindeer and stuff. And he looks up from behind the desk and he goes, "What do you want, Rain?"
Knowledge. Information.
Oh boy. All right. What do you want to know? I'll look into it, see what I can find.
I slide him the note. I say I want information on my family and as much of it as you can get.
You are aware that you are accruing quite a debt with me in terms of favors, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure that's a
Yeah.
known thing.
You need me to do something, I'll do it.
I'll let you know when I have work. You know I will.
Especially if it's killing somebody. I really enjoy those. And the theft. Theft is always amazing.
He kind of takes the slip of parchment and he
then-
looks it over and he kind of folds it up and he pockets it and he goes, "I'll do some research. I don't know when I'll be able to get back to you with the information, but I'll get back to you at some point."
That's fine.
Although I think you'd want to know this. This is it's actually pretty convenient you swung by because I was going to swing by you later tonight after I close shop.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey, I don't.
No, shut up.
Take me out to dinner first.
Shut up. This is serious.
Oh, is it about the cult?
No. Torga stopped by.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
About me?
Yep.
I didn't do it.
She seems to think you did.
What was it she thinks that I did? And
But
I
you
sit there
are
and I
you are a known
cross my arms.
thief. Something in
Listen,
her
just 'cause I
possession
got
went missing.
What?
Just because I got sticky fingers doesn't mean that it was me. Plus, I've been gone. I've been out of town.
Yeah, she thinks you stole
I
it and
just
skipped
got
town.
back.
Because it happened
No,
right
I've
around the
been
time
with
you
my
left.
group. All right, well, what was it she thinks I stole?
She didn't tell me.
Oh, wonderful. As I like rub my face, I'm like, great, a crazy fucking
She told me
warlord bitch.
to get, if I saw you, to tell you, and that she wants to talk to you.
All right, well, not gonna happen. If I see her, am I gonna go in the opposite direction? That's not a conversation that I want to have. Yet,
Okay, so
maybe I'll do it down the line. I'm not sure, but we'll get there when we get there. But for now, just I'm not in town.
I never saw you.
Thank you.
And
You
that's
have
another
actually- I
tally
lost
right there.
mine.
All right.
Do you have a? You got a cloak? Listen, I'll listen. I'll do anything. I don't mind
Hey, yo,
favors.
take him to dinner first. Jesus.
He does say that, actually. I was literally just going to say that. He goes, "Take me to dinner first."
You know what? You know what? With the favors that I'm marking up, I just might knock a few down.
We'll play it by ear, pal. Anyway.
You got a cloak I can borrow?
Yeah.
I lost mine.
That's another tally.
He tosses you one. And about that other thing you told me to look into. The, big crystal creatures.
I look over with like excitement and fear.
There's been a lead. But
Where?
hearing the rumors that I've
Hate
heard,
butts.
you're not going to
Hate
like
butts.
where the sighting is near.
My pen just died.
Oh no.
Return to life, please. I paid so much money. Oh, there we go.
There,
Evanescence starts playing.
they saw a tall, crystalline figure near it's funny. W Rain. Bro's got the Riz.
I can riz a creature.
What page is that on? Hold on, sorry.
Ah, yes. Crystal creatures found on page.
Oh no, that's not what I
9,
mean.
11.
Seven. That's a bit too far.
That's some good fucking ramen. Ooh, I can't do that.
Near
The boss of that.
the Dark Duchess, which is a dock ship near the edge of
Well, I mean,
the edge of
good news for me.
the shore near the coast. But the issue with this is, and the reason I bring this up,
And I'm not gonna like it.
that's where Arviaturus nests.
Actually, you know what? I'm not too mad about that. I've been meaning to clear things up and wipe that slate clean and fix that. So I can two birds, one stone, hopefully.
More power to you.
Listen, man. You know, when it boils down to it, I'd rather not have a dragon want to eat me. I'd rather be cool with it. If I can at least get it to, not want to kill me, that's better. I think that's the dragon, right?
That is, yeah. There's
Yeah.
only one dragon.
Yeah. I heard nest and immediately assumed.
Multiple dragons.
Not yet.
Yet? What?
Listen, I wouldn't
Huh?
doubt it.
Huh?
I didn't say anything. You guys are hearing shit.
You literally said yet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sir, I'm a master of being
not
gaslit. You can't
gaslighting.
gaslight me.
I'm not gaslighting you.
You
I
motherfucker.
just didn't say anything.
I did something once. I'm gonna see if I can't do it again to maybe optimize my chances of living.
Well, good luck. I wish you luck. Although, if she actually does attack Bryn Shander like people think she's gonna, then maybe you deal with the problem here, or kill her. Or she kills
I'm not
you.
gonna kill the dragon.
Yeah, you're right. She's probably gonna kill you.
No.
If you fight the
My-
dragon
my
here, and
ancestors, that type of dragon.
there's a couple solutions here. You either kill the dragon, you talk with her, or she kills you. Well, if she kills you, you don't have to worry about this sighting anymore because you'll be dead, so it doesn't matter. But
Well,
if you
cherry
manage
to
to
the top.
talk her down, then you can maybe figure out what's going on. And if you manage to kill her, then you can just go to the ship and loot her hoard.
Well, I'm not gonna kill her. I'm not gonna kill the dragon.
I know.
That's
What?
my ancestors. That type of dragon. That feels wrong.
But she's not your ancestor, dude.
Well, I know, but
Nostalgia.
it feels a little wrong.
I don't know. Aren't you
She might
part?
not be mine.
Aren't you
but
part
she
human
might
too?
be- Yeah, but
And by that logic, shouldn't you not want to kill Dragonborn either? And didn't you just tell me last time you saw me that you were gonna go kill a cult of Dragonborn?
I mean, that's only because they genocided all of
You know,
my
that's what I'm
kind and
saying,
then
right?
tried
Like
to
you pick
kill
a
me.
lane, buddy. You either don't want to kill people who you
Well, listen, I'm
tangentially
doing
are
an eye for
related
an eye
to.
right now. This is an eye for an eye. Dragon didn't do anything to me. Those cultists, they did everything.
To you?
Oh, I tried to. And I think it's the thought that counts, you know? And besides, if I need to, I can sick my friends on the dragon.
Yeah, I don't think people think Arviatoris is going to attack the town because she has a reputation of being kind and gentle.
Yeah, no. That's definitely not it.
I mean, if she wants to eat, I could point her in the direction of like a big old meal.
Moving on.
So
And
there's
then
this
I'm gonna
big owl lady.
on my way out, I'm gonna stop by whatever nice jewelry store there is
Mm-hmm.
and see what they have for shoes. Cause didn't Jarwin's get broken?
Jewelry store?
No, they didn't get broken.
Sorry,
They
not
got. I
jewelry
mean,
store.
they got scuffed. But like Jarwin is
Scuffed,
still like
yeah.
okay with them, as far as I know. He's not like heartbroken about that. I mean, he's not happy, but he doesn't like want new
I thought
shoes, right?
It makes me look more
Oh
manly.
no.
It proves that you went through something. Like, these are the scars that you're willing to show off. You're like, I will scuff a heel for a bitch.
Exactly, it helps me get pussy, if you know what I mean.
They see your shoes and they're like, oh my goodness, how did this happen? And you're like explaining, you're like, oh no, it was at a goblin camp. He thought I was lying, but then we killed him. And they're like, oh. And then, you know,
And
you
then
keep your
profit,
bed
you know?
warm for like a while. Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
I smoked it.
with that aside, unless there's anything else you'd like to do, Matthew, because you're not stopping by the shoe store since Jarwin doesn't need new shoes. Unless you want to get him a gift.
You know what?
No, I don't
I'm
know
going to I'm gonna go see if I can't get Jarwin a nice big old, you know, fur coat, like a pimp coat. You know?
A
Let's fucking go.
pimp
Not
coat.
that he
I'm-
needs not that he needs one.
I'm just gonna go get either that or like one of those like hats, you know, or both. Let's see what I can
What
do.
kind of hat?
A
the
pimp
homie
hat.
up.
He's
There
talking
are
about pimp
many
hats
kinda
still.
hats.
Like
The fuck does a pimp
one of
hat
those
look like?
nice
fedora?
round
Like a
hats,
fedora?
like with like the feather in it.
Yikes. So you want him to look like Peter Pan, that's it.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna tell you right now, there are no pimp hats in Bryn Shander. But
Damn.
you're the wrong part of the world for pimp hats,
The
buddy.
wrong town, buddy.
Alright, buddy,
The
if you want a
winter
pimp
shit
hat,
here.
go to Luskin, which is halfway across the fucking country. So,
Ayo. That's good.
What about that? What about that? winter
Luskin
pimp jacket?
represent! But you're able to find a nice like fur coat. It's not like actually a pimp coat, but like it's a nice fur coat.
Is there any nicer ones?
Hold on. Yeah, I'll shop for women's fur coats. I'm okay with that. I don't think Jarwin would have any issues.
Probably not, no.
Fashion is fashion.
I mean, I doubt the heels he's wearing are for men.
You'd be surprised. No, I'm kidding.
It's for the drag queens.
Man, I don't like fur coats. I'm like trying to find one that looks good.
Yeah, they're fucking ugly. Unless you get like a
Mark.
Cruella style.
Hold on. Actually, you know what I can do? Coat with fur lining. That's how we get what we're looking for. Yeah, there we go.
Is
Women's.
that like boots with the fur?
Yeah.
Boots with the fur.
Oh, yeah. This right here. Kind of like this. This is kind of the vibe that I'm thinking of. I'm going to send it to the chat.
What are you looking for?
Alright. Wait.
Oh, why is it like that? No, ew. Hold on. Copy. Paste.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Except probably in a different color. Whatever color Jarwin wants, that's the color it's in.
No, I think red works.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah, so
with
you-
like some gold detail.
Yeah, so you see that, Matthew, at the Rain at the clothes shop.
Oh,
Are you lawfully acquiring it, or are you unlawfully borrowing?
Is somebody
Ooh.
echoing?
Pog.
Yeah, someone is.
I think it's Caleb.
What's wrong?
You have an echo.
I think you're echoing.
Oh God.
Danny.
Hmm.
How many people are around?
You're actually in a pretty busy part of the store, so there's like quite a few people actually.
So they probably wouldn't notice, like, the fucking staff wouldn't notice you in particular taking something. There are people, like, there are witnesses.
Yeah. So the DC is not low for sleight of hand if you're trying to steal. And the coat is not cheap.
Oh,
much
yeah,
is
no,
it?
I'm.
Oh,
So
it's
you're saying the DC would be high?
yeah.
I have a question. Can I take a? I believe I've asked this before in a different campaign or this one. If I touch something with light and then throw it up in the air, I could basically use it as a flashbang because of how bright light is, and I'm in a enclosed, kind of dimish building.
Light is enough to. It's like the brightness of a torch. So it's not like
I
that
thought I
bright.
could.
I mean, you could pull what
I
some
think I
other
would.
people do and just switch the price tag. You might get caught because, like, the staff are gonna be like, that doesn't seem right.
This is last year's fashion, darling. What do you mean? Of course it's so cheap.
Performance check.
Yeah, are you wearing the crown? I think not.
That's true. Rain does have a crown.
True.
This is true.
So what are you doing, buddy?
Buddy boy.
Fuck
Buddy boyo pallor.
letting me.
I gotta do this. New tab.
I'm going to use minor illusion at like the farthest away. Okay, at like the farthest away that I can.
Hold on, what's the range on minor illusion? Let's find out. It's a simple check on your character sheet.
It's a 30-foot.
Okay, so 30 feet away, you put a minor illusion of.
30-foot.
And I want you to just real quick read out loud for me what minor illusion does to make sure you are not trying to do too much with it.
A sound or an image, and the sound is going to be a little girl screaming "help."
Okay.
And with that distraction, I'm going to rip the price tag off and just put the coat on, and then walk out.
Okay, make a.
If I can.
You can.
You could Misty Step.
I could. I
Make
could as well.
make a make a sleight of hand check with advantage.
Sleight of hand advantage. That's conked. That was a pretty good roll. Oh, same roll. 15.
15. All right, with a 15, let's make some perception checks, shall we? If you had gotten noticeably higher than you gotten, I would not even make them make perception checks, but let's make some perception checks. All right. Okay. That's an 11. That's a natural 1, so he fails. That's cocked. That's a 4. That's an 11. That's a 9, and the last one is another 9. So, you successfully stole from this store yet again for Jarwin.
Yet again.
Careful, buddy. We're gonna start thinking you're obsessed with him. You've got a wife at home.
He's the easiest person to shop for. What can I say?
You're not shopping. You're stealing.
Yeah, I am.
He's
That's
shoplifting,
the same
okay?
thing. I'm shoplifting.
Has shop in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got shop in there. I'm not doing any harm to anybody. Their pricing budget and their like storage money and whatever, that's not a real person. It can't get harmed. It's just numbers and equations. Can't harm that.
Yeah, but it does harm other people's livelihoods. It's not like you're stealing from a big
Not my issue.
corporation like McDonald's, or I mean, not who would steal from McDonald's. I mean, like Walmart or Target. You're stealing from just a local business.
Don't have good stuff.
And I don't care, dude. Like, I'm not trying to convince you not to do it. I don't give a fuck. But that argument of it's just numbers, like, yeah, bro, it's numbers if that was a franchise, but it's just like a local clothes store. The owner probably made that coat herself.
Numbers. It's all just numbers.
You think people are gonna see Jarwin and be like, "Hey, is that the coat that went missing? Oh, those shoes look oddly
No,
familiar.
I'm not gonna give it to him yet. I'm packing this away. I'm gonna wait a minute.
It's a Christmas present.
This is too good. This is too good a nice coat. People would notice. This is gonna go in there. I'll give it to him in about a week and a half.
So this is really funny. I need you guys to picture this. Rain already has a jacket. He puts another jacket on top of his jacket.
Well, you know, it's really cold.
Yeah. He's probably like overheating in both of these coats, though.
Danny, how nice is this coat?
It's like very
Lovely.
nice. It's like it's soft, it's warm, it's like very well crafted too. Like there was a lot of thought and care put into how this coat was sewn and you know, made.
You know what? Actually,
It smells good
I'm gonna
too.
keep this.
He's gonna keep it.
Actually, you know what? I think I might keep this. This is nice. I like this. Ooh, ooh.
I wonder what Torga
nice.
thinks you stole.
And I'm going immediately to the house, by the way. And I am hiding with the crowd, if there is one.
Yeah. Can I have you make a perception check for me as you slip through the crowd? Perception and stealth.
Uh-oh. I'm glad the rest of us are not here to feel the repercussions of his actions.
You're lucky that whatever was stolen, she didn't put out, you know, a warrant for your
for the stealth.
arrest.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then a 14 for the perception.
Okay. All right. So you're hiding. You're hiding in plain sight, and then you feel a slight bump on your waist, and then it's not a heavy weight. It's like, but with as paranoid as Rain is, it is a noticeable weight.
I instantly misty step to the first top of building that I see.
Yeah,
Just
and you
like poof, gone.
yeah,
Just
as there is now something in the coat pocket.
Oh. Did
What
somebody
is it?
frame Rain and just put the thing in his pocket?
Yeah, you reach into your pocket.
Before I take it out of my pocket, I hide. I make sure that I'm going to do another perception check that nobody is watching.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check and then another stealth check.
16.
Okay.
And then another stealth.
Yep.
19 for the stealth.
All right, you are hiding fairly well in your bright red fur coat.
I'm gonna change the color. Change it to white.
No, it's red.
Once I get a chance.
Oh, you're gonna like dye it?
No, I know, but
Gotcha.
I'm gonna dye it. I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna see if it's bar.
You're gonna go to the local. You're gonna go to the local shopkeep and buy some like white dye, and then you're gonna just like go into your menu and then put it and combine it, and you're gonna make a white coat.
Baldur's Gate moment.
Well, I was just gonna like go to our butler and ask him if he couldn't dye that white for me.
No, I know. So yeah, looking around as you're like hiding and you're like kind of slinking low, you look around and no one seems to be paying any attention to you. Most people are just like, "What the hell?" in the street, as like there's just a cloud of mist that just appears, and you're gone. You reach into your pocket and you feel a thin paper. Not paper. It's more like it feels like a playing card.
Am I able to? Is it in a language I can read?
Yeah, you pull it out and it's the Queen of Diamonds.
Would Rain know what that meant?
I mean, that's your wife.
Get
isn't
it? Crystal Queen.
Oh, yeah. Nope, went over my head.
No, isn't she actually the Queen of Diamonds though?
Yeah, that's like her actual epithet. But yes.
Is there anything written on it that I could like other than that? Can I make like I don't know? I don't know. Maybe something hidden written on it. Insight check, yeah.
Make a secrets check. No, make a
secrets check.
All right, now I don't have a free moment. No.
Make an Arcana check.
That's what I was thinking. I'm gonna go. 19.
Yeah, you look at this card, and it's not so much as something is written on it, as something is imprinted on it. You kind of glance at this card, and then all of a sudden,
you don't bounce very well.
You feel as if all of your limbs have been torn off.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
And you fall off the roof.
That sounds like the wrong noise to be making.
Which way? Which way?
Head first.
Am I
left or right?
Yeah, am I falling off the front end or the back end?
The front end, because you're probably closer to the front end.
No, I would have been more closer hiding on the other side.
Then I don't care. You fall off the end you're on.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I was trying to clarify.
You cannot feel your arms or legs. You still have them. You didn't lose them.
Rain's being kidnapped again? Question mark?
Can I see anything?
Only out of one eye.
How far can I
But
see?
out of your other eye, you can see a different scene. Like they're playing in tandem.
Like from that spy movie.
Like Mrs. Potato Head in Toy Story 3.
Yes, that's a good analogy. Comparison.
Well, I don't remember. There was this really cheap spy movie where they had like eye contacts where they could see through the other one's eye, one box, and it activated randomly.
But yeah,
I can't remember what the movie's name is.
What do you do?
Is there a flat roof that I can see out of my right eye that I could like that's in front of me?
No, you're kind of like face down in the snow.
Oh, mother.
Because remember, you fell head first. By the way, you take 10 bludgeoning damage.
10 bludgeoning damage? Oh, wait a minute. Dang. I believe I don't have to use arms or anything. I'd like to encase myself, if I can, in a 6-inch thick block of ice, since I'm laying down in the snow. Because I don't think... Oh, my phone turned off? What? I think that's at will.
Hold on. Let me see if it requires verbal or somatic components. Or not. You can speak. You are not unable to speak. Let's see if it requires somatic components. Because that is important. Because somatic means gestures, and if you need to move your hands in order to use it, then you cannot do it.
Cannot.
Yeah, but he has subtle spell.
Well, I mean, I have subtle spell too, so I could just like.
Okay. Now here's the difficult question, right? And this is why I bring that up instead of mentioning the subtle spell thing. Is as a racial spell, does subtle spell apply?
To be fair, subtle spell does only say when you cast a spell rather than a lot of things that affect specifically like your class's spell list will say so.
It does say cast it without any S or V components.
Subtle spell does?
Yeah, metamagic subtle spell. When you cast a spell, you can spend 1 sorcery point to cast it without any S or V components.
Somatic or verbal components. Okay. I will say, then yes, you slowly kind of encase yourself in ice. Now what are you doing? You have 6, you have one more turn to decide what you're doing.
I'm looking through that other eye.
Okay.
I am focusing entirely on that other eye.
Okay, so you close do you close your other eye, or do you just ignore it?
I ignore it in case something changes. I will keep, like, the smallest amount of tension. Like when you, like, flicker your eye past something. Like, every now and then, I'll swap. But most of my focus will be on the other eye.
Okay, so as you kind of focus through this other eye, your eye flickers around, and you see water slowly filling the room.
Does find the right question in your mind? Fuck. What's the room look like?
It looks like the bottom deck of a boat.
How fill is it?
How fill is it?
Like you said, it's filling up, but is it like at the toes filling up?
It's not full. It's probably if you as a regular sized human, I mean, I know you're pretty tall, but like you as like a regular sized human were to step into it, it'd probably be up to like mid calf.
Okay. I'm gonna break all concentration to see if that doesn't break. After seeing if I can't notice anything else, I'll do a
Make a perception
to see if
check. Yeah,
there's-
yeah.
13.
13. Yeah. It doesn't seem like anything else is important to notice. It's just you're in the bottom of a boat and it's filling up with water.
What does the wood look like? Like, what does the? Can I see like what?
It's like a dark wood.
Like a dark wood. Yeah, I'll break all concentration.
Okay. Yeah. So eventually your vision begins to filter back in through the other eye, and you begin to be able to feel your arms and legs again. And with that, I'm gonna switch off of you and go to Crow.
That's fine. Is there a map of this area you can send me? Map of the my brain's melting.
The 10 times?
Yeah.
Like a
sorry.
world map,
What are you doing,
basically,
Daddy?
or not like a world map, but like a
Yeah.
region map. Yeah,
Yeah. What
I
are
can send
doing,
you one
buddy?
after the session. Just because I don't want to do it right now. Crow, you and Zon walk over to the large tent. Inside is Barlow, who is his hair is kind of down a little bit. He doesn't have it tied up like he normally would. No, I have a fucking pimple on my arm. That's annoying. That's what he says. No. His hair is kind of loose and down, unlike normal, and he's dressed in like casual clothes as he's kind of looking over a map of Bryn Shander and like pointing to it as a couple other people are in the tent with him. And he's like, I want people stationed here, here, and here. If anyone makes it through, well, you're not going to like the consequences. Dismissed. And they go, of course, sir, of course. And then they kind of shuffle out. And he kind of... And he looks over as he sees you and Zon enter, and he goes, Ellison, good to see you.
Sorry if I'm interrupting, but
Never.
we met somebody I thought you might want to meet. This is Zon. We found him at the Netheril Tower. He was originally a simulacra. Is it simulacra or rum?
Either or.
Either or, okay. Who Rain accidentally turned, real. But we found out he is able to read the Netherese language and maybe translate a little bit.
Well, this is certainly useful.
I do have to let you know, Rain did destroy the tower.
And this suddenly became a lot less useful.
I'm aware. But, I mean, if he did say he was willing to teach the language and stuff that he knew.
But the good news about the tower being destroyed is there's not just one Netherese ruin in all of the world. So I'm sure there's more uses we could find for him.
Of course, especially considering, the reality shifting machine no longer exists inside this one.
That is a plus side, yes. So just business then. Cool.
Doesn't have to be just business, but I did want to introduce you
Oh,
first.
you hurt his feelings.
Listen, gotta get business out of the way before you can get casualties. Or casualties?
Casualties?
Like, you know.
Oh my god.
Murder?
Who'd we kill? Who'd we kill? I don't remember
That's not
killing
what I
anybody
meant to
today.
say, but I don't know what word I wanted to put there, so I guess I'm sticking
Pleasantries?
to it. Yes,
I think
thank
is what you
you.
meant
Thank you,
to say.
Thank you, Matthew.
What'd he say?
Yes, pleasantries. Pleasantries.
Pleasantries. But
It
that's not
ended
something
the
I hear often.
same, okay?
Well, Zahn, I would like to welcome you to our camp. Please make yourself comfortable. Find a place to stay. I'm sure we have extra tents for you to stay in. After I'm done concluding my business with Ellison, I'm going to seek you out because I have an opportunity I would like to progress towards with you. He goes,
You are being loud, sir. And I'm
he
in
goes,
the
of
middle
course, of course. Thank you, Barlow. Of course. And Zahn nods and walks out.
I'm trying to find. Was it just the blood crystal thing that I wanted to give him? I think so. I do like hand that over, by the way. I just kind of like reach into my pocket. I'm like, oh yeah, here. This was something we found in the not necessarily the room where we found the machine, but like a part of the whole ceremony. So I thought you might like to like research it, but also I thought it was pretty and I wanted to give it to you.
Well, I appreciate it. It is very pretty, and I will also look into it. Unfortunately, before we get past the business part, I have something I need to tell you. Torga
Sure.
came by the other day.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
What could about what? I don't think we've done anything. We were just kind of
I
going around
also
doing whatever.
don't think you've done anything, but it's not you that Torga's worried about.
Is it rain?
Oh no.
So you know something.
No, you mentioned trouble. You mentioned Torga. I'm assuming it's rain. What happened?
What would you have done if I had said Fury?
I wouldn't have believed you. Have you met her?
Yes, I have,
Other than killing Kadroth, I don't think she's ever done anything.
and in the nicest way possible, she's prone to fits of madness. So I don't know.
I've spent more time with her than you have. I trust her probably with my life. Rain, on the other hand, wouldn't trust him as far as I can throw him.
What, buddy?
Which wouldn't be very far.
Well, besides that, a powerful artifact went missing from her vault.
From her vault? We haven't been here for like the past few days.
It actually it happened around the time that you left.
You know what kind of artifact? I don't think we ever stepped foot in her house, did we? Out of character, did we?
No, you've never been to her house. You don't even know where she
No.
lives.
I don't think we've ever actually stepped foot in her house, considering she's like technically our boss, and we've only ever dealt with her in the tavern or at the Black Sword like barracks. That's like it.
Well,
Not that, you know, I'm angry towards you or anything, because that would be unfair. But I promise you, for once, Rain did not steal this.
a powerful shield went missing. Well, shield is not the right word. It's... Hold on. What is it fucking called? I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm such a great dungeon master.
It's all good.
Dr. Katerra's Funhouse of Medical Science, but I can't remember the fucking important magical
Name of
item.
the
Wow.
yeah.
There we go. It's more like less of a shield was not the right word. I don't know why I said shield. It was
It was the luck charm. Oh my god, it was the luck charm.
A what?
it
The
was
charm
a
that Jarwin was given. That's
it
what was
was
stolen. Out of
a
character, Matt.
no. It was a
No.
collection of
No?
tomes.
Collection of tomes?
Yes.
Have you seen Rain? I don't even think he knows how to read.
He knows how to read, surely.
Excuse you! Nobody knows how to read very well.
Listen.
Listen, if Rain
if
didn't
Rain
know how to
was-
read,
If
he
Rain was
wouldn't have been
going to
able to
take
switch the tag.
anything, if he was going to take anything, it would not be a set of dusty books. Listen, Rain is
It
a
would
thief,
depend on what the dusty books
and
were.
he's very,
was porn.
very much a suspicious person. But he would never steal something like that from somebody so influential. He's stupid,
Well.
but not that stupid.
I mean, it would depend if I was trying to start something with him, I might. But Torga's done nothing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's a bitch, but other than that, she's done nothing
Right,
to
but-
you.
I got no reason to start beef yet.
Listen, if I know Rain, he's probably not going to try to own up to anything, obviously, especially if he didn't do it. But he may not, try to be as prominent as he usually is. He's going to lay low if he hears that she's looking for him. Especially about something he may or may not have stolen.
What is your malfunction?
So
I don't think he did. And I need you to
if
trust me that he didn't.
so if I can finish. Torga wants to just talk with him. And she told me to tell you if Rain did not steal them, she's going to hire him to get them back.
Alright, I'm sure he'll at least hear that out. Especially if he wants money. Some kind.
Mm-hmm. See that
I-
you-
And
We'll
by
bring it
him,
up to him.
she meant you guys as a group. But
I assumed as much.
he would be getting the largest cut.
Of course, because he's being framed. I will talk to him about it. And then, depending on what he says, we'll probably just see her directly. Although I do appreciate you bringing this to my attention.
Yes. And if... Not saying that I think he did.
Mm-hmm.
If he did steal them, it puts Torga in a position that possibly we could exploit to remove her. Just a thought.
Listen, as much as I would love to help you out with that, I don't think he did. I'm sure he would. Also, Rain's that kind of person who, more or less, won't do something to somebody who hasn't done anything to him. And technically, I don't think she's done anything to
Well,
him.
But
That's not technically true. I framed a
Besides
few people for
that-
crimes that I committed.
Besides that.
how are you?
We're doing all right. I guess I should tell you about the goblin camp, huh?
The what?
You know,
Well, no, I
the
know,
goblin
but that
camp.
implies that something eventful happened there, and I'm.
You know the construct that you told us about?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it may be in our possession now. His name is Zachariah.
Okay.
And also, we may have helped usurp the war chief goblin. Mainly Jarwin's doing. And so now they are more or less familiar with us.
So Jarwin's a war chief now.
Basically, he has somebody being super chief, super boss rather, in his stead. So he doesn't have to be there constantly. But yes, don't ask me how it happened. He's a pretty convincing guy.
Well, fair enough.
So I guess if you ever need to go through their little tunnel. Oh, by the way, I do have a map for their tunnel, and I pull that out and give it to him. Just mention that you know War Chief Jarwin, and they should let you on by.
Okay. So you had an
On
eventful
another
few
note,
days.
oh yes, it's been, considering Maluk and his new children, yeah,
What?
it's been a little of what were they, bugbears?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do bugbears.
Yeah, he kind of accidentally adopted like 5 bugbears who now worship him as like a god or something. Because he fed them, and they were like, wow, this guy's pretty cool.
Honey, can you close the door?
So, been eventful for us. How about you?
Oh. Well, we stopped smuggling ring of human traffickers.
I heard, especially with the not-so-friendly gateman.
Yes, that's a thing now. They have to check everyone in and out, no exceptions.
Which makes sense. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, just was not expecting it when we returned, considering it's been like 3 days.
Obviously, Torga came by.
Mm-hmm.
We had a heated discussion.
Of course.
And once this Arviaturus business has been dealt with, I am to take my leave from the Black Sword.
What?
I guess I should be saying congratulations.
Yeah, I got fired though, so like it doesn't.
Fair, but you don't have to deal with that bitch as much anymore. I mean, if you're ever looking for an adventure, there's always us, I'm sure. I mean, you've spent some time with us. We're a bit rambunctious, but I'm sure you could look past it for a little bit.
I would not want to spend copious amounts of time with you guys.
I definitely don't blame you. Sometimes I wish I could just walk away. But, you know.
Oh,
yeah.
Give this to Rain, and he puts a piece of parchment in your hand.
Okay.
It is information on the tomes that went missing.
Oh, alright.
So if he decides to take the job, because he obviously didn't steal them, he will know information about them.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Now I have to go on patrol.
Mm-hmm.
Are you coming over tonight?
Is that even a question? Of course.
Okay.
Your hair looks nice when it's down, by the way. And Ellison, like, blows him a kiss and then steps out.
Thanks.
Jarwin feels giddy out of nowhere for no reason.
I head back to the house.
My flirting sense is tingling.
I can smell it.
My Ellison and Barlow sense is tingling.
Alright, so you guys all
the spider sense
reconvene at the house.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, basically, except for Gwen, who was already there and just admiring her bedroom and maybe taking a nap.
I do not.
You do not. Where do you go?
I go straight for the shore. What is?
What?
What?
Jacob, what? You can't just pop away and say that.
What?
What does that mean?
What?
Look at the Discord. Look at the Discord.
You mean the toilet smoking?
What does that mean? Jacob, why does it have access to cigarettes?
Give it a nicotine patch. Call it good.
Jesus.
What?
Guys, I don't
Why
even
is-
think he's here.
What does that mean?
Wait.
Also, I thought the
Hey,
shore was
Alyssa,
like
can you
far
take
away.
him?
Yeah, Matthew. The shore is days away.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, you're
Well,
not able to just like take a quick stroll to it. It's gonna take you like 3 days.
Yeah.
Damn,
Nah, he can
that.
get
Well, I
there,
got
like,
worry in my eye.
one.
I'm not gonna get
Also,
there
we
before the
all
boat fills.
agreed. We all agreed that we
Jesus
would meet
Christ.
back at the house so we could kind of communicate with each other, which we need to start
Well-
doing.
Well, that was before I got the vision of the boat floaty. Or the boat filly uppy.
I mean, then I can just not ever give you the job opportunity that you just got.
That is true, but if it's like days away, then I'll have to go back and voice my concerns.
Yeah, so everyone reconvenes at
But
the
I
house,
still
and
don't
we'll wait
understand
for
how the toilet.
we're gonna wait for Jacob to figure out how to help his toilet kick its nicotine addiction.
He's being pranked.
Did Violet
Aye.
say that it was smoking?
Yeah.
How did it gain access to cigarettes, Jacob? You have to tell us.
Yeah, that's what we want to know.
What happened?
I don't know. She just wanted me to come over for a minute.
Violet moment. Instead of being
I
like,
love that for
instead
you.
of being like, "Hey Jacob, come here," she's like, "The toilet's smoking." That gives the same energy as like when Rain wanted the attention to be on him. He made a dragon roar outside.
Yeah, true.
Damn.
Yeah, that is
I
actually
forgot about-
comparable. Oof.
The second I see rain, by the way.
Yeah, so you guys all reconvene at the house at the same time. Real quick though, Gwyn, are you napping or are you just kind of in your room? Or are you just in the house somewhere?
I would assume that. I don't know. Was there enough time for her to take like a short rest?
Yeah.
Okay, well then after short rest, then she would just probably be in her room, maybe keeping an ear
It
out
should
for
be
Maybe keeping an ear out for what? Sorry.
in.
rain.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
So after we all get there, when I see rain, I like say nothing and then I approach him and I put my hands like on his
Oh,
shoulders.
I don't
Huh?
come in through the front door. Is there a back door to the house?
No. There's
No?
one
Oh,
door.
then I do come in through the front door.
Yeah, there's never been more than one
Make
door.
the back door.
There's literally no windows. There's only one door. It's
Yeah.
just a shack.
It's just yeah.
Oh, that's right. I
Oh, by
forgot
the way,
about that.
Raven, the house that they showed you to was a shack on the outside, but you stepped inside and it was a giant mansion. Forgot to mention that part.
That would have been nice to know.
Sorry, I
Interesting.
literally forgot because I was like, oh yes, common knowledge, of course, everyone knows that. No,
Well,
it's
yes,
like a
artist rule.
it's like a small little shack with one door,
Huh?
and you walk up to it and you're like, this is the house, and then you step inside and there's a stairwell, and you go down, and all of a sudden there's a massive mansion that like statistically, physically should not. There's no way that works, but you're here now.
Interesting.
Anyway, that was hours ago at this point, so.
Oh, yes.
So upon seeing rain, I grab his shoulders and I go, "Tell me you didn't do it." Like, I'm looking dead
Give
into
me
your
one moment.
eyes. I'm so serious. All right, you can have a moment.
It's just been a moment.
It has been a moment.
It's been a singular moment.
Sorry, I gotta hold baby while he. Well,
Father
You keep
activities.
cutting out.
baby.
Baby thing.
You're okay.
So, guys, how's the session going for you guys?
Good.
I'm good.
I like TARDIS rules. That's
Nice,
fun.
You like
nice.
what?
TARDIS rules.
Sure.
Edgar on the inside.
I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
Did you or did you not do it? You need to be honest with me.
He has a
I
new coat, by
can't-
the way.
Listen, I can't be honest. If this isn't,
I'm
oh,
not
is
paying
this
attention
about,
to the coat.
Is this about Torga wanting to speak with me because I, quote unquote, as I wink quote mark, stole something from her?
Technically, yes. Barlow talked to me about it, said that he believes that you didn't. But also,
You
you
know,
know,
I didn't.
she
I ain't
he
taking
also
nothing
said
from her.
he also said that she would like to talk to you because if you didn't do it, as I believe that you don't, she would like to hire us and you to help find the person who did, and she was willing to pay you more than the rest of us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could use some money. Yeah. Have Torga meet us at the bar.
I mean, we could always just go find her ourselves.
Yeah, I don't want to meet her on her turf. I want to meet us on our turf.
You mean neutral turf?
Yeah, the bar's ours.
Oh, sorry. I thought
Kind
you
of
were
our
talking
turf.
about the other tavern. The actual neutral turf.
No, our turf, our turf.
The Lonely Skunk
That's
Cantina,
weird.
if you will.
The what?
That's not what it's
And then
called.
what were you gonna say beforehand? How what?
Uh-huh.
How do I know?
Yeah, how do you know that she was looking for you? That she thought you stole something?
Oh, I had to go talk to my informant and ask him to get me some information. And when I went there, he gave me some information. It was good
Is
to
that
know.
where you got the snazzy coat?
No, I picked this up from the store. It looked nice.
Yeah. Mhm.
And then I motion my hands. I do like a motion with my hands, like my fingers are sticky,
Yep. I assumed.
with a smile on my face. And I walk in, I take it off, and I walk in, and I ask, because I can't remember what his name is off the top of my head right now.
Barnabas?
Barnabas. I knew it was someone with a B, but I couldn't remember it. Barnabas, hey, can you dye this Snow White? Or no?
I am capable of doing so, yes.
Oh,
That
Brain,
wouldn't be too much of a
actually.
trouble.
Of course, Master Rain.
Thank you.
If you are willing to take the, search job from Torga, Barlow wanted me to give you this, and I hand him the paper that Barlow gave me.
Alright. What does it say, sire?
Yeah, I
Mr.
didn't read
Dungeon
it, by the
Master?
way.
I figured. Alright, so you open this like folded piece of parchment, and it says the names of and a small description of the 3 tomes that went missing.
And then I go, tomes, I go, they thought I stole books?
That's what I said. I
What
said
am
if
I
you were
gonna
gonna
need
steal
books for?
anything, it wouldn't be dusty books. Also,
I mean,
didn't think you could read, but
I can read plenty.
Are we all present for this conversation, by the way?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could read plenty. It's just the
Prove it.
speaking. I write down "you're a bitch" on a piece of paper and then go, "Oh hey, this says you're a bitch."
Being able to write does not prove that you can read.
I mean, yeah, anybody
You
can
could
write.
have memorized
Doesn't
those
matter that you
words.
can.
Fury scrawls something down real quick. And shows you it.
Imagine she does it in a different language.
What did she write?
That was rude.
Actually, you know what? I write. You know what? I bet you can't read. And then in my own language of Draconic, I write down "your mum's a hoe."
Oh,
Read that.
Fury writes down, "Stealing is bad and I shouldn't do it anymore." And then asks Rain, "Read this aloud."
Stealing is good, and I should continue doing it.
Oh,
He
yeah, he can't read.
There we go.
Fury, I know what it says, and I'm not reading that out loud because then that would be lying.
Half of it would be a
I
lie.
don't lie. I just stretch the truth.
Stealing is bad. And you shouldn't do it. But, like,
No, I mean,
you will. Anyway.
where do you think I got 90% of the shit that I got?
So the 3 tomes are the Codicil of White.
What the fuck?
All right, spelling time.
Yep. I'm
That's
writing
a
all
cum
of
book
these
for
down.
sure.
COD, ICIL
ICIL
of White.
White. Is that spelled like the color?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know if it was some weird whack ass fantasy spelling.
That is fair. Which
Like, isn't the white a type of ghost or something? Creature?
it's a type of
Fantasy
undead, yes. It is a tall, thin volume bound in white fur over seasoned boards of white pine and sealed with a clasp and lock of tarnished silver. There are 27 pages in this book.
The count of pages is important. She wants every last page. Alright.
It means someone must have ripped pages out.
Possibly. Who knows? And the next one?
The incantations of, and this is a name I'll have to spell out for you, okay? IRIOLARTHAS. Eriolarthus.
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 Eriolarthus. Okay, Eriolarthus.
Do I not know how to listen? Like, am I audibly dyslexic? Did you or did you not say there was a C after the T?
I did not. I said there was an H.
Okay, well then my brain was like, yep, there's a C that goes here. That makes sense. Okay, so I think I'm audibly dyslexic. We're just gonna cross that out.
Yes,
Anyway.
Eriolarthus. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
The Incantations of Eriolarthus is a weighty spellbook. Its black leather covers have dead, toothy worms glued to them, sheathed in glossy varnish. Set into this morbid display, on the front cover is a gold rune that resembles a stylized eye with a pupil shaped like a candle flame.
You know, I've had enough of books with eyes on them.
Hocus pocus be like.
And it is 60 pages long.
One.
And a third one.
Is a tome called The History of Icewind Dale, and it's a thick leather-bound tome with a snowflake, a silver snowflake on the front that is 340 pages long.
Lovely.
Hey, do you think this is the same person that?
What'd you say?
The person that stole these books. Think it's the same person that stole from the goblin?
Maybe. Did you say 340 pages long?
Yes.
Okay.
Gwyn, now that Rain is home and this interaction is mostly over, is there anything you would like to say to him? Because I know you've been waiting for him.
I guess I go find him then. Can I hear his voice or whatever?
Yeah, you can hear. I'm assuming that you've been able to hear his voice the whole time, and that you've come out during this conversation. You've been kind of just present during this, because everyone was present during this conversation.
Okay, well then, yes.
Now
the
that they're,
conversation's down,
yeah, now that,
yeah, I would.
unless there's anything else someone would like to say before Gwyn.
No, I got nothing.
Okay, okay, go ahead and do your thing, Raven.
Okay, basically I just want to approach Rain, and Gwyn's going to basically just what's the so what's the plan? How many more missions?
Well, officially the way home has something to do with the house, I think. I can't remember, but I don't know how to move it back to our realm. I'm gonna try to see if I can't make a constant opening to go back and forth, because this is a whole new world of possibilities. Whole new world of adventure here.
A whole new
Well, just starts into sing and dance, breaks into sing and dance for 5 minutes. No, first things first though. I don't know what I got. It wasn't roofied, it wasn't drugged. Someone slipped. Do I still have the card?
Yes.
Someone slipped this into my pocket when I put the coat on. And I fell off a roof. And I don't know what happened to me, but I started seeing through someone else's eye and my own, and it looked like someone was in the bottom of a boat. It was filling up. I gotta swing by the
card? Are you handing Gwyn the card?
Yeah, I'll hand the card.
Does anything happen when I touch it, when I hold it?
No, it's just a regular Queen of Diamonds card. A bit weathered,
Okay.
but just normal otherwise.
I guess she'll flip it back and forth and kind of inspect it.
Go ahead and make just make an investigation check for me.
Sure. 13.
Oh, excuse me. She almost misses it. You almost missed it. There is a slight. It's fading at this point, but there is a small rune carved into the bottom left corner. It's maybe the size of like a crumb. It's not very large and it's barely noticeable. But you do it flashes ever so slightly as you flip it back over because it's on the back side. As you flip it back over and you see the light catch it and it blinks a little bit as it slowly begins to fade.
Okay, I assume I wouldn't recognize the rune.
No. It's a Faerun thing, and obviously as a you from another world, you would not recognize
As
it.
me, I would not.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you do recognize it as a magical rune, and you can feel, now that you've noticed it, you can kind of sense the magic through it.
Okay. I assume everyone is still like in the room.
Yeah, probably, unless anyone else is going anywhere.
And I want to do one more. Actually, let me see the card. I'm gonna do one more concentrated. See if I can't activate it again.
I'm assuming you said Arcana check because you cut out there.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
What were you saying, Raven? I'm sorry.
Before it fully fades, can I try and get someone's attention and be like, "Does anyone recognize this rune?" And like try to show someone.
I mean, I'm
Probably
sure there
yes.
can be. I'm sure we can definitely try. Is it investigation or
Make
what
an
do you want us
Arcana
to
check,
try?
just like to see if you recognize the magical
Oh.
knowledge that it is.
Yeah.
Okay. You're probably gonna get
Can I
nowhere
make
with
one
me.
for the rolls?
I'll try. Yeah,
Everyone,
that's what I'm trying.
everyone, besides Rain and Gwyn, go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
Daniel, I have a question.
Keith, you'll have an answer.
Is it a giant rune, and would my mother have taught me?
Oh wait.
It is a giant rune, actually, and your mom probably would have, yeah.
Very good.
So
I'm
that's
assuming
definitely a no.
none of my family members would have taught me anything about this shit.
Probably not, no.
Would I
Cool,
have
because I rolled a
advantage then?
natural one for
Yes,
a
you would,
total
Keith.
of 2.
Okay. Still not very good odds.
Yeah, I was a
But, you
23.
Yeah, Ellison
Oh.
leans over and goes, I wish I knew.
I rolled an 18 plus 2 for Arcana.
Okay,
So
so
20.
20.
Yay!
Let's fucking go.
I got a natural 20 for my Arcana check.
For your
I got-
magical connection thing.
Yeah, which actually, hang on, natural 20 plus 26.
Okay. Alright.
I got a nat 1 for a total of 2.
Caleb, what'd you get on your Arcana check?
That's okay.
I got a 4 minus 1 for a 3.
Okay, and
How
Fury?
did I get the worst?
I got a 23.
23, and Cause?
I got a 12 minus 1 for 11.
You do recognize that it's a giant rune. Okay, actually, we'll start from the lowest.
I
Maluk,
got no idea.
Ellison, you got no fucking clue. Like, this shit is basically gibberish, and it's too small for you to see. Your eyes are bad. You need glasses, Maluk. I think the doctor forgot to look you over for your eyes. I think she forgot about that part. But you think you need glasses now.
I think so.
Ellison
You're right,
never
I think
cared
so.
enough about magic. He's like, that's not my expertise.
Cause,
Give me a
you
rock,
look at
though.
that, and you recognize, yeah, that's a giant rune. Like, that, like, as in, not a large rune, but a rune used by giants.
It's a big ass rune.
That is a rune used by giants.
Yeah, maybe you need glasses.
I will
But-
share that information. But I'm assuming they're gonna know what it is. So
Yeah. You can still share it, yeah. Jarwin, and Fury.
Fury,
Yeah.
yeah.
The two of you, you look at this rune, you recognize it. This is a giant rune, and it's used not as in a very big rune. This is a rune used by
Very
giants.
big rune.
And its purpose is to connect two things. It's a connection rune. It's like its official term is called an empathy rune. It basically, you place it on something, you write it on something, and then you write you connect it to another thing, and the thing that it's like the person that it's connected to will be able to share their experience, whether it's current or past, with another person.
So Rain, I think the symbol means it's the Queen of Diamonds. Like in the deck.
Well, I know that.
Oh, also it's like it's a rune of like connection. so you can like experience
There's a
what other
rune?
people are experiencing. Yeah, that's
I'm
what
assuming
the
Rain didn't see the rune. I'm assuming.
Yeah, Rain did not see the rune.
I love that
Would
Gwyn
it
was
be
like,
a
"Hey, can anybody
policy?
read this rune?" And Rain was like, "There's a rune?"
What? Hang on a minute. I missed that.
So whatever you
all right.
saw, Rain, was real.
What else can I see? And I grab it and I do my.
Yeah, with your
See if I
natural
can't
20
see
Arcana
anymore.
check, you managed to grab it like right at the edge of when the rune fully fades. So you get a brief flicker. Make a d20 roll for me. Just a flat d20 roll.
All right. This is gonna get a random d20 pick out of the pile. Which one?
Oh,
Do
I
you?
hear dice rolling in the other room.
No, that's me playing with my deck of cards.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, I was like,
Sure.
I was
I
like,
got an 11.
yeah, I'm just fucking with them on the dice tray because that's a lot of dice. If this was dice, that's a lot of d6s.
I got an 11.
11. You get a brief flash of blue, and then a feeling of cold, and then nothing.
Do we see him like react in a certain way?
Do I fall or?
Yeah, you like fall over.
I guess we catch him then.
Guess we catch him.
If we want to be nice to him.
I'll catch him. Gwyn will catch him.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Gwyn
This
doesn't
is
hate
the
me.
second time that he's. I'm assuming I have a bit of a headache now.
Oh
This
yeah.
is the second time that this is. Someone go put me in my bed. I need a nap. Oh.
There's a knock at the door.
I
Oh.
answer it. But
My head.
I like answer it
Oh.
cautiously.
Guess I'll like drag Rain over.
I like have one of my
Barlow's
knives
at the
kind
door,
of, like,
full armor.
Oh.
The dragon's here.
Gross. Oh Jesus! Rain,
What?
get the fuck up.
No nap time, Rain.
There's a dragon, Rain. This one's real, I promise.
Shit. Okay. Okay, hang on.
Before whatever else, like before we head to the battlefield, I turn to Barlow and I go, "Guess we're not getting that later tonight, huh?"
If I have anything to say about it, yes, we will. So.
Jarwin is hyperventilating in the background.
And I like I follow him right out the door. Like I'm ready for this.
And with that, as you guys kind of have your reactions to this, we're gonna end the session because you guys are not gonna have time to fight a dragon in the next half an hour.
No.
Is it?
Wait,
it
we're
the same
fighting a dragon?
Yes,
It's
the
same
dragon's here.
dragon.
It's
No, we're
not.
not gonna fight it.
It's technically possible that you guys do not fight the dragon, but it's going to be very
I
difficult.
say the right thing.
We're level 6. We can't fight an ancient white dragon.
There's a lot of
That's
us.
who, bitch.
Listen, I
We
want to
also
see if
have
I can't
the help of the
seduce.
Black Sword Army.
I want to see if I can't seduce the dragon and repopulate.
Oh,
Yeah,
That would
no.
repopulate the half
Populate.
dragons.
Brother,
That's
you are
not
insane.
happening.
You're like, you know how
Yep.
we failed to find your consort alive? Well, I'll replace him. Oh, whoa.
No, no,
Oh,
no.
whoa
I'm
is
talking about
crazy.
with-
Goodbye,
I just-
stream.
Good
Bye,
night.
stream.
With that,
That's the last thing stream hears.
yeah,
Oh,
real.
whoa.